22 health too.
Out of what?
Well, I mean 22 total.
Camera space.
What?
The camera space is currently from the corner that I'm in the back where you just moved.
This one or this one?
That's fair. I can change my opinion.
To middle of his Dungeons and Dragons book.
So I'm gonna put I'm gonna try to put like markers. So like right here.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, actually, it's like 2 squares further or closer to you.
Okay. And then how far over here?
Put your pen up, and I'll tell you towards me or towards you. I don't see it yet. Towards me? No, back. At the very corner of that book.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're getting that play field.
And then how far? Then just like everywhere there.
On the table. Nope, for closer to Eli. Right that line.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna mark it.
This line right here.
Cool. That's the playing field that we'll play on.
Oh, so hungry.
All right.
But who'd actually need healing?
My girlfriend's cooking steak right now that I'm gonna eat cold when I get home.
Ooh. Steak though.
I'm excited, guys.
So you want another hit die of health, right?
Like, I'll take one. But Malik, how much damage do you have right
I'm
now?
down 15.
You should heal him.
All right, you get the +1.
Oh, he only has.
You get 2 points of health.
Woo!
Is anyone else hurt? Like,
I
let's
have-
spread this out.
I've taken like
Hey, no,
14
that's
points of damage.
Whoa.
3 points.
Back, please.
Arbana, how are you doing?
He said he was only down 2.
And then
I'm
you're
sorry,
still.
I'm down 4, but I
green
have
marker,
like
please,
2 days.
Yep. Read
So
marker.
I'll do you
heal
for
that.
this day.
Oh, 1 second.
3.
3.
So that was 1 day we rested.
Yep. And then there was a second day of rest. Should probably go into mainly these 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get the +1 this time with the 2.
2 hit points.
He gets the normal up. It penetrates.
Let's go.
So 9, 8.
So 8 for who?
Malik.
I got 8?
Yeah, you get another 8.
Fuck yeah, I'm good to go.
And then I'll throw the tiny one at you.
Perfect.
4, it penetrates.
That should be all his hit points.
That's all my hit points.
Oh, so
Throw another one at me then?
the next day, yeah.
Like the day of.
Yeah. So
Those were the 3 spells.
That was the second day healing.
yeah. So you guys rested for 2 days, and then the third day before you journey out.
All right.
Can we
The
avoid
normal 6 is a 1.
Can we avoid Margaret's library shift?
And then we'll throw the D4. Hopefully to save the
Nope.
4
Ooh,
penetrates.
There's only, dude, even in a big town, there's only
You
one
get
library.
5. So 6 total. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling pretty good actually.
So everybody's feeling all right now?
So I have 32 hit points. Can I just do it?
Ooh.
Okay.
I am so excited.
We live?
Can you hide it?
My bad.
What?
Yes, we have been for a few minutes.
Let's go.
All right. Welcome to UD20. This is Fates Far Darker.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
I need to get on that. Oh, we're gonna do the combat. It's gonna be combat time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was slow.
Can you see me? Am I in the shot?
You are not in the shot.
Hold on.
I gotta.
Let's see if I can get
I'll just
streaming on my phone.
I want attention. I want attention.
Why did they touch my butt again?
So does anyone want to recap what happened last time?
Last time.
Your
Well.
best narrator voice.
I feel like Hayden's the best at this because he takes notes.
Yeah.
A week after we saved the city, we met Xavier Dontantopoulos, who studies ancient civilizations. He sends us on a mission to find a rod and a helm of either Gordak the Destroyer or Ikvar the Peaceful. He doesn't really know which one it is, and neither do we. But we were sworn into secrecy on an oath of honor.
Not me.
That's right, Malik.
I did not swear on secrecy or
And
an
so,
oath of honor.
Which is hilarious.
He told us some of the locations to get into
Just
these
silence me.
catacomb crypt things, and we go to the basement of the library where
After he gets the rod.
Arbana has to seduce the librarian.
Has to. Did.
It
It happened.
It's a tough life.
Yeah, I mean.
Upon reaching the
I
basement
got
in the
two
library,
ways, you know.
we set up a trap,
Get the
and a
ray.
warg
What?
dog
The ray.
destroys the party that we barely escaped from. And we left the library, got some healing, and now we're ready to head back
I
into it.
sold the barn into the librarian on the way out.
Okay.
You paid her and
Prostitute
she
her for
was-
the night.
She paid me.
Him. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. I got confused. You're an asshole.
So, after recouping your wounds, you guys have gone back at it. You guys have once again entered the library.
Do we want to go through the library this time, or do we want to maybe try the caves?
Yeah,
let's try the
the
case.
fans voted for the library, and the warg's already out of the way.
That was the really
You know,
the
'cause
first
the-
time. That was the first time. We can do what we want now. It's a different day.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we should honor what they said.
well, we did that, and it didn't go so well.
The warg's dead. It's
I
not
mean,
like
if you
How
want
are
to
they
throw
gonna
up
get
another,
another
either do
war?
another poll or we do what we want. I think it's what.
I think we should go through the library again because we already cleared part of the way.
Besides, you guys see your lady love, number 2.
Nah, that's why maybe we should go to the caves.
Barna.
Between like
anxiously
60 and
avoiding.
70.
I
you
could
know.
probably squeeze at least 10 more silver out of
And
her.
we have to do your whole I can't read or write and I'm too stupid to go in the library thing again.
Nah,
I
you
could
just
write.
take her in the closet for 15 seconds and we're good.
I didn't think I'd have to this would be
the
like
whore.
a routine whore deal. Okay, for you guys, that's
With that
it's
face,
not-
are you kidding me?
Pimp slap.
you
Malik,
are the-
I
pimp
do
slap.
look rather good, but sometimes
Pimp
it's a
slap.
burden.
You letting your bitches talk that way?
Abarna, I don't blame you.
Bar-
That woman was
Malik's
such a
bitches
bag.
better be wearing jimmies.
Abarna thinks we should go to the caves this time.
Library.
Who votes for the library?
Library.
Two for the
Okay, for the
library.
caves.
Two for the game.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
with-
you're the deciding vote, Trez.
Trez? What do you think?
This is
We
hard.
already tried
Trez,
the
I
war.
won't.
You've already
What?
gone
I
halfway
can
into the
help
library.
You so much with the ladies. Just help me out this one time.
But I can
Not
heal
get the
you.
ladies.
Dude, he's a suave thief. He doesn't need your help.
Last time
Not
that war,
Swab.
What are your
last time the warg took you out, I don't know
Who's
if
got
these
their
guys will be able to
audio
help
on?
you again.
Well,
You have the
you
audio.
can't.
We could split the party.
We could just put the audio
Great
right
idea.
here.
That way there's just a feedback and all of everyone hates us.
Man, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Oh, can someone invite Sam so he can stream this? Because I think he was interested in watching the...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if these guys could heal you
I
in
would,
the
but,
cliffs, but I
know,
can heal you in the library for
lazy.
sure. That warg took you out.
I don't know. Barna's a real smart guy.
Or
Reed.
option number 3, we go to the whorehouse at the docks. Forget this mission.
So you mean
That's
go
funny,
to
but
through
you're
the
also
cultist
disgusting, Malik.
place that we cleared out with the darkness?
I mean, we could
Wait,
stop by
wasn't there
there.
a third option?
Yeah,
oh,
we're-
through the catacombs.
There was the catacombs that you already discovered.
The cultist lair.
We can go that way.
Well-
I know things.
We know where we're coming in from, though, on the map from the library.
That's true.
I think we should stick to our guns and let's see if we can't just avoid the bat in the library.
Just don't count on me when you need a spell there, Trez.
I got you.
Avarna, don't be
Loker's
so
kind.
sour.
Hey, don't worry. He won't shoot flowers at you.
Keep your wand to
I don't
yourself.
think anyone else wants that at all.
I kind of just gonna flick the wand of flowers. It's really smelly. There's some flowers that are not good smelling. Just get some smelly flowers.
Hey.
And Trez's flowers.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So the library?
Hey, Rowcraft's
Sounds like
back.
Sounds like it.
Okay. So,
Okay.
you guys managed to make your way into the library. A little bit of wand action, and you're quickly past the librarian.
Yeah.
And once again, you guys descend the stairs into the darkness.
I mean, he only lasts 5 seconds, so.
About as much as his wand action needs.
There's a potion for that. I'm telling you, man.
What are you guys doing for lighting?
My torch again.
Your torch?
Yep.
Okay.
You should let me and Gromit lead.
Okay.
I think so. And we should try not
Are you
breaking down
guys gonna
doors.
be aware of traps?
Yeah.
I
subconscious.
cast illumination on my morning
Gromit.
star.
The ways of traps.
Yeah.
No?
I do. I've got. I'm not very good at finding them, but when I
Got the
do, I
Morning
can
Star
take
lit
them
up.
apart.
I'll keep an eye out this time.
Feel my.
I'd put my
pouch,
torch
make sure
away.
Gromit
I didn't
Everybody
expect
else
it.
stuff. I'm kind of switch my pouch to the opposite side of Gromit now that I know he's hanging out with Trez and can do all that stuff.
So, you guys make your way past the door, which has been shattered open. You guys make your way past the mangled body of the warg, which still lies there,
I kick it as we walk by.
That's a good sign.
It reanimates, attacking you. Zombie warg.
I wouldn't be. Sure,
Hey,
I would be
ult's back.
More annoyed if that happened. More annoyed
That's
at
scary.
you or you.
No,
I'd
not
be
you.
like, I wouldn't know.
Oh, hey.
He's just getting us to thank him.
Wait, why is the chat not popping up?
All right.
Probably just
There's a
doesn't know
lot
about
of
it.
people not in it right now.
Yeah.
I can't be. I'm sorry.
You have it right there.
No, I don't know my password.
Oh. Well then I'll just use this.
Yeah, no, man.
Eli, I gotta thank you for watching this stream.
Oh. I thanked everyone who watched our stream. I didn't know everyone's names, so.
They all aren't as obvious as mine.
Power on.
I always feel like I'm about to go really fast when I do that.
So we're.
All right.
Rave in the catacombs.
The library, you mean? Mario's gonna come down here and tell us to be quiet.
Yeah, I wish that was a spell. It's just called Rave. It's kind of like Dazzling Lights, but just a little less intense.
Everybody instantly is dosed with Molly.
Dazzling light and hallucination.
To identify an ice one, usually you just want to.
Everybody's instantly hit with
I
Molly.
thought that
and
one was
Ray
like,
starts
Wand of
playing.
Flame was so powerful. I was so excited to use it.
So.
Nope.
You guys descend into the bottom layer of the library, and you make your way, and sure enough, you find an old door. You guys can kind of smell the damp earth from the other side.
Should turn the music just down.
All right, Trez, why don't you try this one instead?
Don't worry, guys. I got this one.
Hey,
You stay back there.
I'll take a look at the door and inspect it for traps.
Okay. Can you give that? Okay, cool. Can you give us a identify traps?
12 out of 43.
The door does not appear to be trapped,
Neither did the last one.
Was it shut?
and
I
you're
thought we
fairly
blew up
confident
the door.
about it.
Is this the first door that we blew up? Or
No, we kept going.
No, you kept going past the door that you kicked open.
Is it locked?
It is not. It is
I
merely
think we
barred
should
from this
push it
direction.
Really carefully.
I'm not super sure whether it's magical or
Hey
not.
guys, let me kick this door.
Do you think it's? Why do you think it's
I
magical?
will cut your kneecaps out and leave you.
I just have a bad feeling about tombs in general.
Well, if you really get suspicious, I can use my arcane talents to determine whether it's actually magical or not.
Or I could kick the door.
Yeah, why don't you kick the door?
I
You go first,
Worst
Malik.
case scenario, he dies. So I'm looking forward to that.
Go quietly.
Okay, what are you guys gonna do?
Open the door, Malik.
Stand back.
I think we'll let Malik open the door.
I kick the door.
You kick the door
You
open.
can
Let's see a feat of strength check.
Wait, you can just open Malik.
Yeah.
You can literally
You
pull the
kick
bar.
open the door.
You can just you pull up the bar and open the door like a normal person.
It's not as fun.
The door slams open, and revealing a dark set of stairs going down. As the door smashes open, you hear a ding 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 ding, and the dinging fades off back into the library behind you.
I immediately pull out my crossbow.
Yeah, weapons are.
I definitely draw my dagger.
My weapon was actually
Malik,
got down here.
this is why we don't kick doors down.
Because of bells?
It's too stupid. It's okay.
Nothing happens.
I'm good.
Malik, you go first. Run before he gets us.
We could hope that it was just alarming the dog that we already killed. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Or
either
alarming
way.
the rest of its family.
I go down the stairs.
Why can't we have some adventures in like woods?
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe go to
Aparna.
Ed's brewery.
Can we like maybe
Just
next
like
time, guys,
can we just
like
go
horse
outside?
riding, yeah.
can we like next time like maybe like run into someone?
Let's
like,
not invite
See, I'm
him.
telling you, this
Yeah.
guy's full of good ideas.
I don't know.
Then we get horses from his lady love and woo, get rolling.
All right. So you guys are right here on the map.
Okay.
So if
Which one of us in game has the map?
good question.
Me, because I know
you have-
cartography.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Here's-
maybe you're the one who's like directing us.
Since you made a cartography map, here's another one. If you guys want to mark it up,
Oh yeah.
anything. If you don't want to mark this
I
up.
have that skill.
But here's the
Here, maybe
original. That way more
And
people
we
can see it as
entered
well.
at-
We can just put
right
it.
here.
Where are the markers?
Yeah, just that's visible. I don't know if they can make it out. Or it's
No, I
visible.
don't think so. I think it's too far away.
I'm too dark.
And
Oh,
I think we're going here.
Yes, you're going right there to the middle.
I think.
Yo, guys, I've seen children's menus before. I can do this.
Malik.
All right.
Malik, you're really good.
Where's the spaghetti option?
No, the chicken tenders.
Malik,
It's
you're
Malik.
good
The trick
Two
is
things.
to start where it ends and go backwards.
Okay, Malik, let's be clear. You're good at 1, 2, maybe 3 things. 1, you're good at hitting things. 2,
Yeah, I'm
you're
good
good
at
at
that.
getting hit.
Yep.
3,
You said 2 things.
no, you know what? 3, you're good at drinking a lot of crappy
That's the
alcohol.
path
And
I think we should take.
you're not
broken
good
doors.
at anything else. So why don't you give me the map and we'll figure out where to go.
We're right here, right?
2 of those
No.
3 things are about to happen,
down
Malik,
here.
and you're really going to have a good
I'm
time.
in character.
Oh, and
Yeah, where am I on
I
this
don't
map?
know. I haven't talked to. So this is, I think, the drawing that Connor came
alright.
up with for Abarna,
Oh,
which is kind of fun. He looks very vain.
dang, that's awesome.
Pretty sure. I haven't talked to him recently, but
That's killer.
yeah. So.
All right, yeah.
Also looks slightly feminine in just like the
Oh,
right
I mean,
elven
flip it
way.
over here.
Oh yeah.
He kind of filled in
But
the
yeah.
path.
So if you guys give me your descriptions of your
Nice.
character, he'll draw something in a similar style. to that.
Okay.
Exciting.
Okay, I'm fine with that path.
So, what path are you guys going to go down?
Let's go.
We
down.
drew arrows which way we think want to go.
All right, so you're going down
Um,
here.
And I'm going to be,
I'm in the middle.
I don't want to be out in front.
I'm
I
telling.
definitely don't want to be in the
what
back.
order are you guys? Have your guys
I can
moving
be
this
second,
direction?
telling Malik which direction to go.
I'll
Yeah.
take the front.
Yeah, and in this direction you guys are going. Okay.
Who said middle?
I'll take middle. Or back.
Yeah.
That way, in case something comes up behind us again, somebody doesn't get butt fucked.
Okay. I'll work
All right.
Holding the map in the
We should
in the
walk
middle,
from
like with the
tallest
Morning
to
Star
shortest to tallest,
directing.
so everyone can
You're
see
holding
in
it up.
front.
So
Wait, how tall are you, Bar?
5'5".
Oh shit, I'm way taller than you.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
So
elves
this
are
works.
small.
yeah, elves are short. The first thing you guys notice is, the tunnels at one point must have been masterfully carved. At some point, the walls were smooth and perfectly cut in precise
Now is
form.
not that time though.
But now is not that time. Now each of the walls look pockmarked, where gaps have been chopped out of the stone, and rubble and debris litter the ground. Cobwebs line the corners of all the walls, and dust seems to be accumulated on the sides of each of the path.
I don't think Ikfin the Peaceful was laid to rest here. Doesn't look like it.
Can we
Keep going.
So,
tell if it's
yeah.
like from battle or just like earthquakes? Like, are there any like axe marks on the stone? Places you can see like blades have hit. 'Cause you
you
can kind of see if there's been like
I
a
think that might be a survival check.
force.
it,
A scrutiny?
yeah, I'd say a scrutiny check, or you can make a mining check if you have mining.
Okay. I have mining.
Do a scrutiny check. Why not? Let's see what I can see.
And then
I rolled 80 out of
Okay.
10, so I probably need.
Can I look around for bird droppings?
Okay. You do not see anything you identify as bird droppings in this underground tunnel.
No sign of the crows,
70
guys.
Out of
I think we're done with the crow thing.
24 for scrutiny.
Mining? Oh, for
Oh, you're
do
Well,
mining.
like,
They're always up to something.
Okay, but that's a better one to do.
Guys, did
You
study
think a
more
lot
of
of
the
this is mainly
shining-
natural
shining
action.
light people
Okay.
again?
I actually stole a book from the library. No, I'm just joking.
You what?
But yeah, I've been meaning to read up on him. He sounds like a...
I sneak you in the library and then you steal stuff?
Oh, it's a joke. I didn't steal anything from your library. Yet.
No, just precious.
So, you guys make it to the first intersection. You guys see the tunnels stretch off in one direction to your right, and you can see several passageways on both the left and the right. And to the left, you just see this passageway as well. Are you guys going to stick to taking the right?
Cartographer, where are we
Yeah,
going?
I think this is Doppeldor.
Doppledore, you're going to keep going right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue going down the path.
what are in those like little indents?
I'm glad you asked. So, are you guys stopping to investigate them,
Yeah.
or are you
Yeah.
guys? So you guys stop, and on the first thing to the left, you guys see a short passageway, and on both sides of the passageways, there's nooks and crannies. And in each one of these nooks, you can see a skeleton laying on its back, with its arms crossed over its body.
Trez, look.
Can I squeeze back there and see if there's any like gold or stuff, burial items with the skeletons?
Yeah. You're starting to you look through, and the main things that you find are bones and old urns and pottery. You don't find anything of value in these ones.
Not like rings or stuff like that.
If there were rings at some time, they're gone. And you do in fact see a few of the skeletons have been disturbed, and like one of them is half fallen out of its nook, and one of them's arms is splayed out.
I'm gonna relay to the group that the bodies down here have been disturbed. Can I tell how recently that they were like checked out or moved around?
From the accumulation of dust, you don't think it was very recently.
What do you mean disturbed?
So are you guys gonna go?
Disturbing, yes.
So is everyone else just waiting in the main hallway while he goes down that?
I'm gonna check out.
I'm following Doppelgor.
I'm gonna check out one of these.
You're checking out this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
so, Trez is checking out this
How big
passageway.
are they? I'm sorry if you said already, but how big are they?
I'm not gonna go down any of them though.
You're just looking at it?
I'm just gonna like look at the hallway to see if the path's been tread there at all.
Do the bodies look human, or what height are we looking at?
There's a variety of them.
Is there one that's more common, it seems?
They seem to be mainly human, although some of them appear to have thicker, stockier bone structure, and which you think might be dwarves, but mainly predominantly human.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna relate that not recently, but something's been down here and has been like getting in the bones.
And
like,
so
the
probably
bodies
that
aren't
dog.
rested.
what you have been seeing
How
in
can
all of
dogs
these
open doors?
is these few
Oh, same way
tombs
you do.
appear to be kind of more circular alcoves.
But I had to kick open the door.
These ones,
Didn't.
well, actually,
opened it.
these all have.
Forget it now.
These three, at the end, all have doors on the front of them.
Which way does the door open?
The doors would open out into you.
Okay.
Let's not waste time here. Let's get to the center, and then we can explore these on the way out if we find what we need to find.
Well, it could
I
give
don't
us
wanna
some
waste
hints
time
of
down
like
here.
what's in here though. Plus, we were told there could be a lot of gold down here.
Ooh, that's true.
But we should start at the
Like-
main room. That's where the treasure would be,
Well,
and then we can work our way out.
I don't typically go straight for the turkey. I like to have my size.
We can get the sides later.
Go
You get the
straight.
turkey first.
This room does not have a door on it.
Can I, after leaving the narrow one, look in there?
If I was to shove my morning star in there,
Are you gonna
what-
go into it?
Straight
Yeah.
for the turkey.
Okay.
It's that way you can get the dark meat, and those bastards don't take it all, so there's just white meat left.
We'll leave you alone.
Thanksgiving.
Are you going
player
down into
conversation.
that room with him?
I was gonna like shine the morning star in, illuminate it, not go in, stay in the doorway.
What do I see in there? Or do I should I roll for that?
Roll an observation check. It's opposed.
69.
Hey,
It's so
All
funny
right.
that it's opposed.
It got a 169.
Oh, well, I think I win.
No, you add whatever you got.
Whoa. Yeah.
69 to 25.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's 94,
yeah.
and it got a 169.
So I win. Or lose.
It wins
Oh.
because it got higher.
Oh, I thought we were doing
So,
Yeah, it's
That's
when it's
for, like,
when it's
skill
opposed, you both add to your rolls. If you're trying to climb a wall, then you're trying to go under.
I need you to make a defense roll,
Ooh.
God damn it. This is why you go for the turkey first.
and you're surprised to use a D8.
Ah, good.
Just what I always wanted.
shit.
A 6.
All right, you've been hit.
Ah. My one weakness, bullets.
My one weakness. You take
What?
10 points of damage.
Ow!
Bullets.
What everyone else sees is they see Gromit start just illuminated by the torch. You can see him start to move into this tomb area, and you see him start looking around, and you see he's all ready, and then suddenly you hear whoop, and something from above reaches down and grabs him and pulls him up.
freaky as
Is she
fuck.
Need everyone to roll initiatives.
What we roll
With
it?
a
D12s.
D12.
Fuck.
Oh, and
Do
I roll a
I? Do I have
D10
a bonus?
Same.
because I'm male. Oh, I rolled a 10.
I got
I rolled a 5
I
and
go
minus
on
4.
14.
And plus 8.
Can I call out to them and be like, help?
Yes. You can all hear him screaming. Ah!
You should just.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, if you want me to like be at all involved in the first like 10 seconds of combat,
Same.
you have to like kind of be like, hey, something like he yelled at you and like got grabbed, Abarna.
Like, did you see that?
Yeah,
When are
I
you
need
going,
I need
Abarna? When are you going?
18.
Is that
I'm on a 9.
Okay,
And this
wait,
I'm
is
on
what the
one.
other one was?
Too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 10 on a D10.
So, if you roll a
really
D10, you roll another
I-
D10. It penetrates.
Okay.
No, wait, I've improved initiative. I should have rolled a d10.
Yeah.
Should I re-roll that?
Yes.
No, you stupid.
Alright, I go on 7 now.
Nice. You should say something.
Yeah. So,
Unless you just don't want me involved, then you can go.
Well, I
kill
mean, what do you
yourself.
really contribute to combat?
Do I-
If only he got me with my freedom of action.
Because sometimes I can get in there with the flaming thing, but I don't
That's
use
true.
it very often because you guys are there.
so you are being held in the air,
I could
and
shoot
you
flowers.
turn to see the creature that's holding on to you, and it appears to be a long snake.
Ooh.
Its tail is wrapped around
Me?
the ceiling,
Oh.
and it's except unlike a normal snake, that its head just ends in a instead of just ending in a head full of teeth, it's got 2 arms
Oh,
that have
arms.
claws,
Grab me.
and the claws have grabbed you, and that was the initial attack, was its claws reaching down and grabbing you and hoisting you in the air, and now it's starting to try to gnaw on you.
Nah.
Nah,
Just
dude.
like slowly like.
Nah, dude.
eh.
We must
It's like
free
it's
him
kind of trying, but can't.
I swore I had a snake.
like a Yuntai.
I think.
I'll leave,
Actually, I know you have a Unitime.
I'll just
You
leave
used
this
it
thing
before.
here.
That's fine.
and it was poised right above the entrance.
How
So-
tall is the ceiling there?
It's about 10 feet.
Can I, like, I don't know,
You'll be able to attack back.
how fast? What do I roll?
At your normal initiative. You'll roll a d12 as well, since you're a surprise.
Spell time.
6.
Okay. It was on a 9. Who's got the first initiative?
I am on 1.
Ah.
Jesus Christ.
So, what are you
You're
gonna do?
basically, like, watching this from the get-go.
So we're at second 1,
It's just like super.
and you're right there. What are you gonna do? You hear him scream.
I'm going to you're at 9, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Daniel on the shoulder and go, "Holy shit, did you see those claws? They've got Grommet!"
So that will take the average of both your initiatives. So you started at 1, you started at 9, so now you'll both act on 5. Because you're just shaking him. He's like, what?
I don't think I can reach. I'm only 5'9" and I have a Morning Star.
Second 2.
Fastball
How
special.
high up off the ground am I?
It holds you up into the air, so you're
I had to go
probably,
in the first gear.
I mean, it's hanging down. So you guys would still be able to reach it with your attacks. You're probably 3 or 4 feet off the ground.
Even Trez?
No, you
What if-
wouldn't be able to.
You can toss me.
we
So
acted at the
it's-
same time though.
It's just like hanging
Toss
on,
me.
like, a flag
I feel
kind
like
of-
as you're warning me, you'd be like, "Hey, you should
Just
throw me." And I'd be
don't
like,
tell
"Yeah."
me.
Yeah.
But I have a better feat of strength,
I've
so
actually
that's
seen
Second
Wow.
3. Second 4.
I'm explaining to Malik the
5.
composition of chemicals that make up
All
this
right.
terrible smell.
I move over and set up for to hoist him.
So you'll each you start to move over, and you see this
thinking
creature
about all the
hanging
different
down
ways I
and
can
grabbing
kill you
him.
while we're
I'm
standing
getting ready to
Yeah.
hoist the.
I'm just
Oh,
like,
help.
it's like,
I'm going up.
I was reading
Okay.
about it in the library as we were passing
Second
by.
6.
Alright,
And
can
Is
I,
that-
it
is that what we're
turns out
hoisting?
that your smell is a,
like
a rare
wrists or
Yeah, you can try to
condition,
stab it.
that's been studied by ancient priests of the Molgoth.
what was that?
And
Six,
they
18.
discovered
Already.
that usually it's you know You're
I
18.
chop
You
his
usually
head
like-
off.
It got a 10, so
I,
you
like,
hit.
Put my hand through his chest and pull
So
his
roll
head
damage.
out.
2.
Are you a bastard by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, see,
What are you
that
looking for?
explains
He's
it.
very much
D4.
so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
My
there's a
mom
bunch
was
in there
raped,
too.
And then she hated me.
See, that's
For 5.
For 5 points of
that's
damage.
An increased percent chance of having a terrible, terrible smell all the time, which explains yours.
So you flail around in its arms, and you begin to try to like stab behind you and twist around to get a better attack on it. And you slash it.
Alec, did you hear something?
Huh?
I don't know.
Now that your torch has illuminated it, you can see that its skin perfectly blended in to the color of the walls.
Okay.
And even the arms that have grabbed him, that have dug in, you see the skin that's nearest his cloak and whatnot have started to change color
Oh, the
to match the cloak, to blend in.
Ready.
What are you guys doing?
Gonna-
Fastball special. I'm running with my dagger out, and he's gonna toss me at it.
Okay. So I need a feat of strength from you.
This is great.
And a dexterity, I assume.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
a-
and how about a feat
Can I
of
put like
Agility?
percentiles or a d20?
yeah, feat of agility?
Where is that?
Or let's ask the audience using a poll. Let's see if him throwing Trez at the creature will work.
The
Fastball special. Let's make it happen, guys. I have a pretty good feat of agility too.
strength is 12, so
My dex is 16.
feat of strength is +1 though.
I only weigh
Plus
96 pounds.
I don't know my throwing
Would
strength.
you?
It'd be your,
Lift.
yeah,
Lift, I got 215.
it'd be your lift
Oh, yeah.
plus, something else.
For a feat of agility, for a feat of strength.
No,
To like
Oh.
throw
to like
something.
Oh,
just
yeah.
figuring out like what it would actually be
Yeah,
to throw at somebody.
yeah. I don't know.
So that means there's actually like 100-pound force I'd put up there.
Wait, how much? Sorry, how much do you weigh, Chaz?
I weigh 96 pounds.
Do we? Is
Much hard.
there anyone watching us right now?
Birgit
no
the
one?
Brave
Oh, never mind. Whatever.
Bearing the Brave is
is Sawyer.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you just typed it all up.
You guys can vote.
We
I
got
say it works.
I say it works. That really works.
Yeah.
Hey, we all agree.
Wow, outrageous.
Man, this D&D is
Shocking.
This is gonna get a lot easier when you're just like, wow, everything's a critical success.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure if you rolled 20.
We
did
gamed
you?
it down.
Yeah, we should make a poll to decide. Be critically fumbled.
It's like that one time on the first time we did a poll. You're like, wait, why?
Oh, we did it all wrong.
You guys all voted for the worst thing.
We all gave a disadvantage to ourselves.
You were the only ones voting, and you all voted a disadvantage.
There you go.
Ooh, wait, read it first. Don't just vote.
Just vote. Doesn't even matter. Number 2.
Brad's gonna start doing like, does he not succeed?
Definitely voting for myself.
Eli, you're evil. I love it.
Well, I mean, since Brad's technically the person watching, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, Roguecraft's in a 1.
Kills it.
Or what about the option where I like
I'm making
am
new
too
options.
strong, I throw Trez straight into the ceiling.
Yes.
what are we looking at?
What if we just like ripped it down from the ceiling?
Guys, vote 3.
What if I just throw Trez to the ceiling? He doesn't even make it to the monster. Just bah.
What's the poll looking?
Tristis landing, dagger first, and hangs from the handle.
All right, make an attack roll, Trez.
2 plus 3.
Wonderful.
5.
5. It got a 17. So you leapt through the air, and you would have slashed it if it wasn't still pulling up on
My fat ass.
on vomit. On grommet.
Good old vomit.
It was pulling a little bit of grommet up.
They named him Vomit because that's what everyone did with
And
him.
you flew through the air and land on the other side,
You just missed.
sticking the landing. Second 7.
I say, hey, Ibarna, wake the fuck up.
What?
I get my
Holy
weapons ready.
Fucking shit.
I'm gonna pull out one of my
So we're
vials
going
of
12.
holy water.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, Malik, we'll talk about your smell later. We need to deal with this.
What was your initiative at?
Originally, it was at 18. His was at 7, so we're going on 12. Is that
Yeah,
I'm just
you're going on 12.
repeating the math.
Okay.
Do it.
So,
It's mine plus yours divided by 2.
at second 8,
I swing at the guy with a
Yeah,
great
math,
3.
man.
These are our
The
thing.
probability based it.
it got a 1,
I have no
Hey.
which gives it a 5 for defense, so it doesn't fumble, but you hit
Yeah,
it.
that's what freshman
Okay.
math was kind of like. College algebra was just
So easy.
7, 9 points of damage.
like,
9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm in stat.
So you reach up and connect with the edge of your mace
That's
and
two.
smack it,
10.
and you can see it kind of
16.
recoil in
So I have to
pain.
do it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take it next term just because it'll allow me to focus on my class I'm really interested in. I don't think it'd be that hard, considering I took 340.
I need a defense roll from you with a D8.
Hopefully. No.
Look up.
It got a
How to
26.
throw
Holy
items.
shit.
I got a 4.
Is it another cheat sheet?
Dude, I'm getting nervous. Eli's starting to like throw single monsters at us, which means they're like really nasty.
I mean, if we're
All
all
right.
level 4, yeah.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of damage as it's sunk its claws into you and it's drawn you up against its mouth and it's starting to gnaw at
I
you.
gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I don't know if I have spells that would help.
Second 9.
Can I throw the vial of holy water at it?
You can
Ooh,
make an attack roll.
bold move. Is it dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
As I throw it,
God,
I'm
you're
gonna say,
wasting
"Go
10
into the
silver
light,
right here.
motherfucker!"
It was a gold.
Ah,
If you miss.
I rolled a
It's the same
13.
You rolled a 13.
I'm not sure what to add to.
You've hit it. Oh,
Vial.
it would be with your just like a normal ranged attack roll.
Piercing glass damage.
Piercing glass damage.
Plus, it's wet.
It's now so slippery. They can't hold on to him anymore.
Watch out! It's wet now.
Somebody throw the butter!
Luckily, luckily the Gouger isn't a anointed follower of the
Shining.
the Shining One. Otherwise, it would have just been
If
blessed.
like an anointed shining follower was hanging in the rafters of like the under library zone, I'd be very surprised.
You know, I've seen weirder
I would
things.
definitely rethink of his religion after that.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh yes, I know we like the sun, but most of our most devout followers hang out in basements.
preying on adventurers.
Well, I mean, we are hanging out in a basement right now,
They're
so
trying,
that
they're trying to bring light to the darkness.
so you throw
By
the holy
grabbing
water,
adventurers and
and
choking them
it
to death.
smashes against
They
the
need
side of the creature and
sacrifices.
shatters, and water spills on its side. It doesn't appear to notice.
Guys, it's alive!
Although
No shit, Sherlock!
Are you saying this like yay or like fuck? I just wasted a gold.
you feel something weird and wet dripping down the back of your neck.
It's drooling on me!
Not the
I'm
first,
not gonna die!
not the first time.
Second 10.
Ew.
Second 11.
Can I have some?
I'll pull out my.
Oh, never mind.
I'll take a step back and pull out my sling and
Alright.
get ready.
Oh.
That was a bad one, sorry.
If I hit my tooth, I almost got it.
Second 12.
I can redo things.
Sawyer?
What are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do?
we're good.
You're in front
Yeah,
of
but
me.
it's arm again.
All right.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
let-
You can attempt a feat of strength to try to break out of its claws.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Man, I really don't have any good spells for this scenario.
19.
Plus your feet strength. 4. 23.
23.
It only got a 16. So you managed to twist. Luckily, it must have been the holy water. Because as you twist,
Slippery.
you kick your feet and you fall out of its claws and land on the ground.
Cool.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
Alright, Abana.
I'm going to sort of push myself against the wall and let Malik move, and I'm gonna make a monster lore.
I make your monster lore check for you.
Oh, that's right. God damn. Wait, okay, here. Do you have the score written down?
Yes.
Okay.
You believe this creature is known as a bloody biter.
It's a bloody biter! I've seen them before! I don't know if I
What does that mean?
You
It
believe
bloodily bites people. It
You
fucking hurts.
It bloody hurts.
Bloody end up looking like this.
Yeah.
you understand them to be mainly denizens of rainforests and
What the fuck is it doing down here?
It's on vacation.
but what you do know about them is their skin is a wonderful spell component for the springing spell.
Sweet. I don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
cast
make
that.
me some boobs! I cry out as I push past
Wait,
Daniel.
hold on, they're really good for this one spell. I know. Just go kill it, Malik. I'll be here.
13, I push
13?
past Daniel into
Yeah.
the room.
So you get to here.
Oh.
Second 14.
I may as well just start doing
Daniel,
the crossbow.
fucking move!
I can't.
May I have a marker? I'm just
Yeah, what do you want? What color do you
I'm
want?
paused till 18. I
Wait,
need
that
to
doesn't matter.
Blue.
take a step.
Even
Why
or
can't you
odd?
take a step?
I'm in combat with it.
You can take a step in combat. You'll just take a -1 penalty to attack and defense.
Okay. We'll
Alright.
do that. We'll sip inward. That way, yep.
I step forward and I will swing with my great battle axe.
Great battle axe.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
No. It once here.
It's as you're attacking it, you see it
It
once
wants
more
to.
leap down to attack you. Can I see a defense roll?
Yeah, you
So
can.
Eli, just to clarify, this is an eel with some arms.
Yes.
Okay.
And a gaping giant
It got a 19.
mouth face.
I didn't get
Creepy.
that high.
Wait,
I got a 12.
why do you have to roll so low
Or
in your
13.
defense?
No.
What?
Why did you have to roll so low in his defense?
What do you mean?
What, you rolled a d8, yeah?
No, you rolled a 13.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
because
I thought you
he
rolled
was up
this.
in the air.
Yeah.
And you
Nope,
take
that's
another.
good. That's good.
Yeah, it's really a
Hey,
shame.
Looks like Gromit's gonna die right now.
6. You take 11 points of damage
I only
as
have
it
one healing spell
as it
left.
once more it leaps out and digs its claws into you and pulls you into the air.
And I will attack it.
Yep.
Huh?
I got
It wants the vomit grommet.
got a 9.
You got a
Vomit
9.
grommet.
It got an 11.
Fuck.
So its sudden leap towards Gromit and it claws into him and pulls him up and it throws you off just enough that you slash where it was.
He doesn't hit me, right?
Good question.
Kills
I
me.
didn't fuck.
Yeah, killing Gromit in midair.
Just grommet's Nick. Just
We don't need
If I can't kill the Gouger, I'll kill Gromit.
If I couldn't kill Martog, I'll kill Gromit. It works.
15? 16? 17?
I'm kind of absent-mindedly cranking my crossbow, but like kind of studying the monster too. Like, oh, what if I could make it into some boots and then always be able to cast springing? Have some springing boots.
18?
18?
18. I'm swinging at it with the -1, which gives me a 7.
It got a 18.
Cool.
Is you connect with it, but your mace just can't pierce its hide. 19? 20?
I attack with my sling.
My slang.
It's sitting there.
Got that strange thief
18.
thing, that slang.
22.
Doubles as a
You
thong
hit.
in case of emergency.
It got a 7.
It doubles as a thong.
A D4
I
plus a
mean,
D6.
he speaks the truth.
I mean,
There's
that's
style.
really why he has it.
One
When you all of a sudden stumble
three.
upon an amateur night at the tavern.
That way it's always, that way even if he's not using it, it's holding a couple
4
balls.
points of damage.
Oh. Always got a few stones in the
So
sling.
you toss a stone up and you can see it, and you hit it right next to its eye, and you can see it kind of flinch and a line of blood start to run down its face. 21,
Start loading another pellet.
22,
Can I? How close am I to its face?
white.
Can I stab
Like-
it in the eye? Can I try to like stab my dagger into its eye?
Yeah,
Imagine
make an
someone
attack roll.
Aggressively to kiss
It's
you.
this is
That's
a
how close.
called
But
shot
the
to
jab
the
thing goes
eye.
faster.
I think it's a minus something.
I think they get a bonus to defense.
Well, same difference if they're opposed.
Yeah.
I think it was minus the attack actually, wasn't it?
Called
I rolled
to
Shot,
15.
you add,
cover
you add,
versus
Like, or no, you add 6 to their defense or something like that, depending on how.
ranged.
So you're making a called shot to the eye, so they've got a plus 16.
That's on the sheet you gave us, yeah.
Yeah. So
Called shots.
what was your total for attack?
You're right. It is
15.
plus defense.
So it got an 18 for its normal defense.
Yeah.
So you not only did you miss it, but you also missed the eye. So the way called shots work is if you hit a called shot against their regular defense, like so if you would hit normally, you still hit. But if you fail, if you fail to hit the modified defense, you still can hit normally.
Okay.
But if you hit what their bonus defense would be, you actually hit the location, and then if you critical, you automatically do a critical to that location.
Okay.
So why wouldn't you do a called shot? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no...
Because it adds time to your attack.
Okay.
So because he did
Understood.
that, it adds another. I think it's a 1d4 worth of time to his speed.
Okay.
And it also reduces his defense.
Haha, by
So
1.
It reduces your defense by 1.
I think it reduces his defense by 2.
Okay.
If you have the there's an ability you can take where you're good at it, and it reduces the time and the defense penalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Because basically you're like taking more time to aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I like that.
So if you can, it's not always a bad thing to do a called shot, but I mean that's if you want to take the time penalty.
Yeah.
So
That sounds like something I would do.
second 23,
It does.
24.
I will attack
Take
again.
more
All right.
time.
13.
Got an 8. You hit. Ooh,
Fuck me.
Jesus, those are
That's a
all
7.
ones.
I do 7 damage.
All right.
Like how Sawyer looks at
So
it.
what weapon
Like
are
a
you
scroll.
using?
My battle axe.
Okay, use your battle axe, and you barely. I mean, you extend up to slash into it, and you barely catch it with the edge of your blade, but
Just
you
the
still
tip.
leave
He's
a
used
wound
to
in
that.
its side as it bites into Gromit. Defense roll
Yep.
with a D8.
Man, Gromit's getting
What is he dropping
rocked.
Gromit's dead body?
3.
Okay,
Wait, can
it
I-
got a 10.
Can I do magical components with Gromit's body?
Blubber! Dwarf skull.
Dwarf.
You take 5
blood
points
is
of
Dwarf
damage.
speech.
I'm at
Make
0.
a mask him ugly.
God damn.
But no, he has a forgettable face, so cut off his face.
It's like, wait, are you a different person?
I would not. I just would not do that.
Malik would.
I would probably. I might like.
I can't remember my face now. I can commit all the crimes.
I'd probably try to sell it to Malik, and then just give it to him because he would.
Second 25. Second 26.
Am I just in his lifeless arms getting eaten?
Yes.
How often am I going
Is-
to
wait.
take a bite of damage?
Is zero-
Every 6 seconds.
Is Zero and Hackmaster like D&D where you're barely conscious?
Yeah,
or
so
like
you're right now.
acid?
Yeah, right now you're barely
We're
conscious.
rolling out a new character tonight.
Dude, that's the thing about Hackmaster. It's
Damage is
I was almost killed by an
real
ant.
good.
a lot
Second
more than
7.
D&D.
27.
2 more seconds.
Second 28.
I'm swinging. With a 9.
It got an 11.
Okay.
He looks a bitch.
I'm trying.
Second 29.
I'm shooting another pellet.
All right, it's
11.
getting hit.
There you go.
Death by 1,000 stones.
4 and 2.
4 and 2, so 6 damage.
All right. You could say it's quite stoned right now.
Like
Yo,
we like to be.
Dude, that's so funny.
Shut up, Sawyer.
Well,
Second 30. It bites into you again.
Oh god. No.
wonderful. I probably don't roll a defense because I'm
You're at 0, so you're gonna get a defense roll
Yeah.
this time.
You're just barely conscious.
Oh,
You're seeing stars.
with a D8.
With the D8.
Oh, D8.
It fumbles you.
So it drops
Does he
me?
take damage as he
Don't
lands?
I fall and take damage?
Probably.
Does he black out from falling?
Also, I'm epileptic.
Ah. Well, have you
I have taken enough damage to potentially
in one attack?
To
yes.
what?
So,
Definitely, actually, that first attack was super fair.
how much damage did the first attack do?
You need to let us know this sooner.
You guys never asked.
Oh, now we know. Whenever we have a new character and it's like, hey, do you have like problems with being epileptic?
Can we,
So,
we need to figure out this medical
for your
sheet
epilepsy,
first.
you need to roll a D8. If you roll a 1,
Are there any changes in your
you
medication?
have been you've had an epileptic episode.
8.
You're fine.
Oh, good.
Wait, sorry, what was the roll? Like, what'd you?
If I was good, I don't know.
Wait, epileptic. Like, what did you have to roll to have?
A
A
seizure.
D8,
Seizure.
or to have a seizure.
To not have it.
Quick! Put a credit card in his mouth.
What the fuck's a credit card?
I don't know.
It drops you.
How much damage do I take on the fall?
You didn't take any damage last time.
Roll a feat of agility check to land
I'm
on your feet.
unconscious.
You're at 0, so you're barely conscious.
Oh.
You're seeing
Barely.
stars.
You're like vomiting in pain right before you're about to.
So, plus 0. So, you get dropped by this creature, and you manage to land on your feet and kind of stagger backwards. And you're no longer in its grasp.
Alright. Can I, like...
Run to the corner.
Yeah.
You know, guys, it's been wonderful knowing you, but I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Currently, the entranceway is blocked, though.
By Malik.
Fat,
Smelly.
Yeah, I kind of look
smelly
at Malik
orc.
and just kind of like...
Orc.
This is
No,
why
I
you don't
can't
explore
leave.
the side chambers. You go straight to the turkey. Fuck the sides.
Sides.
Greedy fucking
This
dwarves.
is an excellent example of cranberry sauce.
Definitely
Definitely gets
point to all the
salt on
blood
it.
that's covering him.
Seriously, though, who likes cranberry sauce here?
It's
It's really good if you mix
really
it
have
with
gravy.
everything else in tiny amounts.
No.
You cover everything in gravy.
So you mean
So-
jelly?
So I don't like it.
So it's good the next day on a sandwich.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah?
it's
That would be
really
good.
if you mix it with everything else, but like only like one spoonful of it.
Yeah.
Where we
I
at?
prefer
I
gravy.
actually-
Yeah.
On second 30, can I get fatigue checks from everyone?
That's a D20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
12, I'm okay.
Okay.
What am I rolling to?
Don't roll a 1.
Oh,
Essentially.
I feel like one of these days, before my initiative, I'm going to roll and I'm going to be tired.
You're gonna be tired before
I
combat.
Before I even start.
You're like, woo! Looks tough fighting over there. I don't want to do
That was
that.
Martog. Did he actually get fatigued before combat?
Once.
Yes,
When he was
once.
an NPC.
What? When he was
No,
an
he
NPC?
just got into combat and was like, woo! That was rough.
Yeah, I did.
Probably
You did
had to
one
run
thing.
it.
Yeah, I did one thing before getting tired.
gotta get back in
Was it
shape.
run?
Second 31. 32.
I'm gonna like move forward with my loaded crossbow and say, Malik, wait, I have a shot. Because I need you to move.
I'll move out of the way.
How?
Take a step in.
I'll take a step in.
Okay.
-1.
It's a -1, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, on the next second, I'll.
We got surrounded.
All right. Second 34.
Back
I think
I
oh,
attack.
34.
Or third, right?
We run 32.
Oh, sorry, 33 then. You get to make your attack.
I aim. This is my aiming.
Okay, that's you aiming?
Yep.
34?
Now I can attack.
I can also
Who wants to go first? Are you just running
I'm
or are you
30.
attacking?
I'm gonna attack.
All right.
34.
Okay.
I just roll.
Oh, it is
You can go.
34.
Huh?
That's 7.
It got an 11.
Fuck.
So you step out of the way and you basically miss your opportunity. Your shot,
Okay, sweet.
you've hit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Roll some damage up.
Watch me roll like 2 ones.
I was just
Don't
worried
you
that
say
you might
that.
shoot Gromit.
Yeah. Gromit was on the ground.
I am.
Yeah, but you can still miss.
Oh, I can miss, yeah. So, let's see, 6. That's it.
Didn't that penetrate though?
No.
No, they're D6s.
So you, and your crossbow bolt punctures into its side, and it screeches.
Can I reach it from where I'm at? Where I am?
With
I'm 5'5".
with your
My dagger.
not with your dagger,
Okay.
because you don't have enough reach.
If you want to whack it with the crossbow.
Second 35. 36.
I can do something now. I'll do it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna step backwards. And
You
start.
miss.
Winding your crossbow back up.
How close is everyone to the creature?
Very.
I'm
Quite.
currently underneath it, jumping with the dagger. I'm gonna fucking get you!
Okay, I'm going to. It's hanging from the rafters.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
yell
killed
like,
Gromit.
"Everyone, back away!" And I'm gonna start like magically waving my arms.
All right. Second 37.
What?
38.
I swing at it.
I let loose too.
15.
You've hit, and
Man, no one's moving out of the way.
19?
God damn
Give
it!
me one more second.
I can't cast my spell yet.
it got a 12 or 11 plus 9. It got a perfect defense.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Wait, isn't that an 18?
Please don't grab
one.
me.
11 plus 9.
It probably would though. because
20?
I'm like-
Sorry.
Does it just like smack the pebble back at him?
Yeah, I don't know how a perfect defense is gonna work with a ranged weapon.
No, okay. I'm sorry, I got creative. But his tail like whips around and it comes out and he hits it like a baseball bat. Shoots it right back.
Like just smacks it.
Or he misses and hits a stalactite and the stalactite falls and hits him back.
All right. Yeah, you've managed to ricochet, and the sling bounces, and comes back and smacks you in the forehead.
Oh,
Motherfucker, he like died.
Oh! Holy shit! All right.
Thank God, that was like stopping.
You take
that
12
was
points of damage
I-
from your own sling bolt.
And I hit the.
Twice what you did on both of them. Or all of them.
Yeah.
And I hit it
We
with
didn't
6 points
ask,
damage.
okay?
No, actually, no. You've got the mace. Oh, and you hit.
The Morning
Damn
Star,
it.
yeah,
Oh, if
like-
you had missed, I was gonna say your Morning Star smacked the bull.
The pebble back into his head.
How much damage did you do? 6. All right.
Guys, this is not looking good again. Jesus fuck, can we get past one goddamn room?
And I heard Arbana's warnings. I'm gonna get out of there after this.
All right. Are you gonna take a step back
And I'm just like through, and I'm getting like out.
through? Okay.
Arbana, move! You said to get out of here.
I'm gonna curl
Yeah,
up
I'm gonna let
into
you
like the
pass.
corner here.
I'll step like
when
behind
you
you.
get past, I'm gonna say something again.
Okay. So he's withdrawing. Second 40.
God damn it.
I'm gonna
Malik, if you don't
get in
move
the
soon,
corner,
you're gonna
like,
regret
in the
it.
corner, but I'm gonna like shelter
Just
you.
gonna murder
Okay.
these two.
You jump this out.
Malik can handle it.
It attacks you.
Nice. 18.
It got a 14. So it barely misses with its claws as it reaches for you.
Okay, I'm going to begin casting. On
What are
that-
you going to do?
on this turn?
All right.
You know, I'm standing
For
there
real.
like I
Alright.
can't. I'm not. Fuck it. I'm already -1 to my attack and defense. I'm not moving.
Second 41.
Can I
Okay,
make
my
a
spell
streak
goes
and see
off.
what's going on around? Like, what is in the area I just dove into?
You have dove into, like you're kind of hiding in the nook and cranny. The floor here is littered with bones of small animals.
Is it just like animals, or can I tell if it's people or their adventures? Like, has it been living in this room? I
You can
tell?
start.
Or,
It'll
like-
take a little bit of time to start looking through it, and right now you've just ducked for cover.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to spend.
But most of the bones do appear to be small, and nothing on the
Rodent-like.
size of an actual human.
So opposed checks for dodge.
Yep.
Am I within its range of the spell? Do I have to?
Wow.
Oh God.
Shit.
How
is a perfect defense on it?
it just dodges.
He just dodges for half damage.
for half damage. Yeah.
Yep. And I added 4 damage to this. So this is
Okay.
going to be 10 plus 1d3 penetrating. So it does 10, 5 damage. 10 is what I did total because I was 6 plus. Oh, sorry. 6 plus 4 plus 2, 12 is what I would do.
Yep,
So
so
it's
6 plus-
succeeded, so 6.
So you send out a raging torrent of fire, and it dodges out of the way, but you still manage to catch it, and it screeches in pain, and its body kind of unravels from the ceiling and falls into the ground, its corpse starting to burn.
Is the skin still usable?
It's starting to burn.
Oh, that's right. He has to put himself out.
He's not going to be able to, since he's dead.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. I'm going to start putting him out.
No!
I was like, oh, God, I'm done. Oh, yes, I defeated it. Whoa, put out the flames.
You're like,
as soon as I realize it's dead, I'm like,
I'm gonna help him out. I'm gonna go pee on
well,
it.
you've got
no, God.
you've got like 5 seconds to wait.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Because you're,
exhausted.
you like start to.
Yeah, I'm like, this is how you do it, boys. By the way, can you
Someone
like,
pat the. Go and put out the fire.
I'm gonna go pee on it. He said put out the fire.
no,
Alright.
fuck,
I
damn
wanna-
it,
I
why?
want to rush over to grab it and start praying over him.
Okay.
Over the snake?
No, over Gromit.
Oh.
I'm trying to heal it. Like it was a good
We're not
snake.
done with this fight.
Shit. Decided to scare me.
You get 6 points there, Gromit.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I'm at 6.
Now that you can see it closer, you can see that its claws that it has 2 of them on each arm. They're each about the length of a dagger.
Ooh, I would definitely chop off one of those.
Hey,
Wait,
chop.
um,
I'll let you use the hand axe
Oh,
if
yeah,
you chop
thank
me
you.
the other one off.
Should I roll
we
for
take the left
arcane-
hand. We'll leave him with the right hand.
Should I roll for arcane lore as to what
He
I should
doesn't need
use
the
for that
hands.
springing spell, or should I just
We can have
collect it,
those.
or is it?
You
You can just start like
You want
cutting
left
off
or right?
sections of skin.
I'll
Basically,
take-
kind of skin it.
Well,
Can I do
I'm
it?
right-handed.
Is it really
so
so?
So you want
to
some
balance
left hand
me?
one.
Some parts of it
Do I
are.
I'm
counter
not using those
curved
parts.
All right.
or what?
You're like using
You like
using the
right.
end way down here.
Yeah.
You want the right hand.
I
one,
will
probably.
not.
Yeah,
bring
I'll
it.
take the
I mean,
right
it
hand.
smells even worse
Yeah.
than Malik, which is something.
What was this thing called again?
It was a gouger.
Hey, kitty cat. Please
Not
don't
what
eat
we
my
thought it
armpit.
was.
What?
Not what we thought it was.
No, it's also known as a bloody biter.
The sinister vacation gouger.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gromit's death. No! He's alive!
I live.
He's alive! I'm gonna type in the chat that Rowan's following.
Hey, we have one.
He's
Don't discriminate. We have
alive.
one.
Oh, I don't misspell it and I don't care.
He's alive.
He's alive! You're alive!
He's alive!
Your life is
Jake?
alive! Okay, cool. So, this would be... How does it affect the string spell? Do I know exactly?
My Morningstar
If it's
still
used as an
illuminated.
alternate component,
It's
it
just lit up.
Gives
still.
5 feet.
I have
An
8,
additional
so-
5 feet of springing.
Ooh, extra springing.
I'm going to say you can get D12 suitable pieces of spell components from it. If you're not going to use the part that was peed on or
I'm
burned.
definitely not using the part that
We
was
took
peed
his
on.
hands.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys can have 4 talons.
He has 2 and I have 2.
can I look?
I have the
and see-
left
Is
hand.
that like making bouncy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's a
He's a-
frolicking elven pretty boy with a flowering wand.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
in
just
the
wanna
right
clarify
scenarios.
Yes.
I just want to clarify that.
You know, you see it.
I like
We've
to
added
spring through the
flowers and
forest.
frolics.
It makes
You
me very
call it out
happy.
as they are, you know.
And he's
I
also
like
got-
us,
he's
flamboyant self is a flamboyant elf, you know.
And he poorly plays a mandolin.
Yeah, you forget the mandolin.
Mandolin. Which
Can
I
somebody please get him a magical boa?
No, he's already wooing an 80-year-old.
wooing is
but-
the wrong word.
You're being pimped out to an
It's
80-year-old.
I
Break.
That definitely
I,
sounds like
was
it's not
trying.
a...
I was trying to be a good guy and get you guys to the library without paying an extra penny.
It's obvious.
Look what happens.
Well, if Malik weren't so damn cheap.
I'll also do a first aid check. on
Okay,
him.
yeah. So you can do
how
first
my,
aid checks on
my
any
brother drew this picture.
wounds.
Did you see this?
I'll just do him because I don't think anyone else
I'm
really
gonna
took
have her,
much.
him draw like pictures of everyone's characters.
Yeah, he's the one
You can
that's
use this.
done all
Yeah.
the other like photos for our.
Didn't I
other
already
characters.
send you? Or
Yeah, I
yeah.
think. Actually, I have to text him back.
You should try to. We need an animator. Can you animate?
I think he might.
Like,
Yeah.
Just like the funniest moments, like little shorts, like 30-second shorts.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
it's
definitely
definitely
didn't succeed.
worth a shot to ask.
Yeah.
He's a great artist.
Some of the most successful channels and stuff on YouTube, stuff like that, are ones that go back and they take their best moments
And they toss the audio on.
and they have an animator do it to the audio of that clip.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah. I'll
I got a 76 of 15, so I got
76. Yeah. So yeah. Does anyone else want to do first aid on the wounds you have?
Yep, that's a cut, all right.
For once, I went through a battle
I'm
that taking
gonna.
wounds.
I'm gonna look at one of your wounds.
Yeah. Is anyone gonna look at his forehead wound?
Dude,
Oh,
I got...
yeah. I'll help.
That
for
thing
the wound.
pelted
I
me.
have
You're admitting that?
I
No,
can't help you out.
the gouger definitely...
Gouged
the
ya.
gouger.
The gouger hit me.
It threw
That's when
something
I
at me.
ran in the room.
It's a foul beast.
That's what.
Wow, that's a small wound for such a ferocious beast.
I kind of...
Almost like you got hit by a rock. I don't know how to help those wounds. If you've been hit by the gouger, I might have been able to help. I know quite a bit about
You can't
such
fix-
beasts, but
Stupidity.
yeah,
Well,
looks like you got a rock to the head.
you can with a rock.
You could try banging it back down, banging the goose egg that's forming.
And I'm going to look at Gromit.
Okay. And you guys do have some. Do you guys have healing salve? Did you not pick that up? Okay.
We used all the last time we had it.
That's expensive.
It was
Spent all
expensive.
the money on holy water and threw it at a living beast.
Dude,
Okay, yeah,
we're in
I'm
a
looking at Gromit,
tomb. He's
and
afraid of
what?
it.
It's my first day. I don't think it's that good. No,
Definitely
it's
looked like a
40
monster.
pounds, yeah.
Hey,
Huh?
you're fanatic. It's okay.
What?
No, it's a
Avoid-
difficult
oh,
check
it's a difficult
to
check.
do.
Yeah, I
first
have
aid.
to roll under.
I'm super
equal.
glad
What
it's
happens
not
if you roll
undead.
You're fine. So are you guys continuing on?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But we're keeping
I'm gonna go
Gromit
in
in
the
4th
lead now.
place.
Yeah, that is a safe spot.
Definitely in the lead now.
So
We're
you
just
guys
go straight to the heart.
push along, and you reach this intersection, and you quickly realize that something's wrong. So at this intersection, you notice that to the left, the tunnels begin to slope down, and you can see that it's been partially flooded.
The way we want to go?
Yes.
Like, can we still walk through it? We'll just be up to our waist in water.
But that's where we're supposed to go there, Malik.
What if we try taking a different route?
So-
no, let's follow the map. Take the shortest route. See what happens.
Shortest doesn't mean best.
So
Yes, it
you
does.
can see that at first, I mean, you can see down this tunnel, and you can see the start of this tunnel, but as it goes farther on, you can't see the tunnel anymore.
So it's like a
And
detour.
it's all water.
And if we were heading straight to the next intersection there.
So where?
Go right then.
Right?
Nope.
You're so
Nope.
nice
Nope.
when you're not
Straight.
trying to
Nope,
bite
the
my armpit.
last option at that
She
intersection.
really likes,
No,
I think she
other
likes
way.
the way I smell.
This one?
Rolls on my
Yeah.
backpack and like
So,
Like,
specifically
go to there.
Go. Oh, you want to go here?
Yeah.
So you guys end up sloshing through a little bit of water, and you guys push forward.
What does it look if we head towards that direction? Once we get to the intersection.
No, let's just go left once we get
Here?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there more water? Or does it look
There
clear?
is more water. You see that this tunnel is half filled, and the water fills up. Oh, this is god dang it. You can throw this away.
Okay.
We need another. There's a blue one. This tunnel has been filled with water.
Some bitch.
How deep is it?
I mean, you can't even see that tunnel.
So wait. So would it be possible
can't
for me
cast
to like take a
buoyancy.
quick dip and then just pop up right
Can
here?
you swim?
Yes.
You can
I
try.
just swim over to here.
I don't know
I
what
hope it gets
buoyancy looks like. Do you like? Are you like on the very surface of the water, like a water strider, or are you like barely floating?
For what?
Buoyancy.
Because
I have that spell.
you would be, I mean, floating like an inner tube on the top.
Okay.
So you'd be slightly in the water.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Did your socks get wet?
Yes.
All right. So we're trying to
Your
get to
butt was
here,
probably wet.
right?
Like if you
These
tried to
passages
stand.
are filled with water.
Just
I say
handstand.
we should backtrack to this. Go
Let's
up,
head to
left,
here.
okay,
Yeah, is it like
over
hard to
down,
Here,
across,
and then-
down,
With
here.
buoyancy?
Go
No,
up.
let's not deal with small
safe
patches.
with,
That
like,
sounds like
you
danger. We go keep
Is
the
it?
I don't
main
know.
roads.
No, we'll take a small passage. It's quicker.
Wait, hold on, let me
No,
read
main
below
roads
the
are
description of
safer.
the spell. That might help.
I don't know. It takes us a long way out of.
No, the shortest path has the least chance of us running into shit. If we take a longer route, that's more options
Hello,
for shit
kitty
to attack
cat.
us.
I'm suspicious of you.
We'll have the party vote. I think you're wrong.
I think
Dumb.
he's wrong too.
Or
I don't know what
Which
Alex
path are you
talking
going to
about,
take?
but I'm sure he's wrong.
oh, that's
Yeah, so there we go.
3 against 1 of you. If Tress is with you, you're wrong. We go my way.
I'm going on my own. I'm just gonna start down the path.
Which way?
He's going
I'm
this
taking
way.
This path here.
We're going
over.
this way.
I'm not following. Damn. I'm going with the group.
I take a deep breath of non-Malik air.
We might see you on the other side there,
It's
Malik.
wonderful.
Good luck, but we have the map.
Leave Ollie still down here.
So, Malik, you're starting to go down this passageway,
Yeah.
and the rest of you are starting to go down this
Watch when the
passageway.
rest of
Yes.
us get
Yes.
killed and Malik gets everything because he can like bust his way through anything.
So,
I know, but she's soft and warm. She's like
yeah, you're really
Dancing
playing
with
with
danger.
You're,
She's facing this way. I think I'm safer now that she did the little pause here.
oh yeah.
I
I
get
don't know.
like a
She's
plus
got
one.
a kind of a glare.
Yeah, she looks.
She's
mean.
always got kind of a glare.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm never
Uh-oh.
really like.
She's
I
looking
never
like
really
she's about
feel
to do
safe. We'll
something.
see.
She?
Dickies are pretty thick pants, so.
You feel like you're safe, but let me tell you,
I don't know.
I don't think you are.
I feel like I might get scratched, but it won't be like that.
Malik, you also don't get any of the maps.
That's what you get for grave robbing.
I don't need it. All I need to know is I go left,
Points.
right.
So you're
left,
starting to go up this
left,
way.
Right, left.
But now you can't look at the map again because you won't have one.
So
That's not that specific.
you're starting to go down the passageway.
So we're just gonna go this way and try to.
Yeah, that's right. You can't make notes.
Yeah, you're illiterate. You can't make notes.
Left, right,
Yes.
left,
Left, right, left, turn.
We know he made it this
down.
far.
Left,
On the
right,
exit, we know he made it there.
This
left, right. Doesn't mean you're
Right, we know he made it that far.
Yeah,
So.
he has marks on his hand. One.
But he doesn't have anything. He's not.
But he doesn't know the order.
Yeah, he doesn't know the order. He's just like, I know I have to take 5 lefts and 3 rights.
No, he went 1 and then like 1, 2.
Oh.
Alex not that
1, 2,
smart.
3.
No.
Stop kidding yourself.
1, 2, 3.
What's your?
You wouldn't have come up.
His
with
wisdom's
it.
not that high.
So once I reach the end of that passage I take, I go left.
Okay.
Left, like
I have my own torch. but-
Left,
And
like
left.
Yep, he's going left.
Okay.
But we don't know either.
Yeah.
Because
And you
I
guys
have
start to
I
go
have
down
the
that
map.
passageway.
yeah, but you don't know where he's going because he can't
Yeah.
communicate it.
We're trying to get to here, and I feel like, do we want to go this way or that way?
Can I see?
We'll
the
see
map,
what where the water is.
Okay. Once we get
So-
to here, we would like to know.
Your party
yeah.
is moving along the passageway. Now,
3 healthy.
don't show him out like that.
Nope, I wasn't ready.
So, Trez, you
So,
feel something strange, and it's almost like a light turned on, and you guys are moving down the passageway, and you see this door open to the left, and you see this very nice, beautifully carved door with gold inlay open up,
can we carve off any of the
and inside you can see the floor is marbled and sparkling and very well lit.
Something wants to kill you.
And you are drawn into it. Everyone else sees Trez stop and look. And you see him step up and push open a tomb door.
Does he look
Wow.
like? What is Trez like? In trance
Go a
like?
long way, get
Is he acting abnormally, or is this like, oh, Trez is checking out the door, like
All you see is him kind of stop, and
Trez,
then
what do
you
you-
realize
Trez,
he's.
what is it?
What are you
Kind
doing?
of just like taking it all in, like.
You don't even hear them
Whoa.
as you step in. And you entered a pillared room. On the walls are lined with tapestries, and torches burn along the walls, and you can smell fresh fruit and wine.
Can I?
And
follow?
across the hall, you see a throne, upon which sits a man in armor and fur
He's a
robes.
fanatic.
They
He's
gleam
going crazy.
in the sparkling torchlight,
shining
and you can see his smile is welcoming and warm.
like the sun.
All right, I'll return.
And he
it.
gestures you forward, and you feel yourself walking across the path, across the entranceway.
I'll put my
Yeah.
dagger.
Trez, what do we
Follow
see?
Trez and be like, what the
Yeah,
hell
that's what
is
he
going
is.
on?
We're trying to stop him in a way. Like, Trez, Trez!
I'll slide my dagger in its holster and kind of smile
Physically
as I
restrained.
walk in.
Everyone else sees that you enter a dusty and dark chamber. One of the pillars has collapsed down, and there must have once been tapestries along the walls, but they've rotted away. On the far end, in a plain stone throne, sits a corpse in rotted clothing. And
what's
rusted
Trez
mail.
doing?
He's just walking across.
Can I cast, take 3 seconds to cast Sense Presence of Evil?
Yeah,
It covers a 15-foot radius.
around you.
Yes.
You don't sense any evil around you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cast.
You might be too far from it.
Sense of magic.
It lasts for
Which
5 minutes per cleric level, so it lasts for 20 minutes as I slowly follow Trez.
Okay.
Can I try to get in front of Trez and like slow him down?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what you're seeing. I don't think you want to go in.
Gromit,
here.
You don't even see
I
him.
think it's
Oh,
okay.
And
I
like
don't
so,
think there's any evil here.
Gromit, you step in front of Trez, and he just steps aside and pushes past you. And I mean, you've encountered Trez before, but his the strength that he uses to just like brush you aside was enormous.
Right.
And you reach the edge of where it begins to become steps up to the throne, and the man in the throne room,
Nice.
the man on the throne steps up, and he walks down, And he takes out a gloved hand and he places it on your shoulder.
Does the corpse do anything that we see?
No.
Okay.
And you see him looking you in the eye, and he says, "I have chosen you, Trez." And he pulls out his sword, and he places it in your hand.
I'll grab it. And
It's a beautifully wrought blade with carvings up and down the blade, and the handle seems to be engraved with gold and small gems that aren't too lavish, but just enough to make it a beautiful weapon.
This is the finest thing I've ever owned.
Everyone else seems Trez step up and reach in and grab the sword that the skeleton clutches in its hands.
I'm gonna cast
and
sense,
pulls it.
sense magic. Sense magical aura.
Yeah.
During this whole thing.
I need you to make a threshold of pain check.
Me?
Yes.
Woo. Wow. I'm really good at those. I have to roll under my constitution?
Under half your constitution.
Oh, sweet.
With a d20.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So, you cast the spell, and you see everything starts to light up, and it's so bright, it just glows and glows and glows, and then you pass out.
So I'm just like, what's...
A bar and a
I'm
fainting.
like...
Yes.
My wand kind of just like pops out of my pocket, and like every once in a while a flower will fall out.
Do we have smelling salts? Where's the smelly one when we need him?
And
I don't know. Nothing's attacking us yet.
and Trez, you taking the sword, you walk out and leave the tomb.
We're about.
Can I search
And you and
see
then
if there's
and
anything else?
you come back aware
Weird
and you're
shit
standing
ass today.
in the tunnel. And you have the sword.
Anything I can do for you?
I'll second like.
I love how you're like so dramatic, and you're like, nah, don't know how that happened.
I'm gonna need to spend some time in a library. And I'll like
What are you
tuck
guys
it
going
away
to
into
do?
my belt.
I'm gonna look around the
Urbana! I'm trying to wake him up.
around, see if there's any other, like a helm or what we were supposed to look for while we're in there.
There's
Do I-
nothing else.
Do I see
Of value.
anyone like out in the hall?
No.
My Morningstar is illuminating like the torches in this room.
The door
So-
behind you is shut.
I'll take a few minutes to light my torch from the when we were in the blind catacombs.
I'm trying to wake him up.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Oh, Jesus, that
What happened?
Well, I tried to cast sense magic, and the room lit up so bright, I couldn't handle it.
Well, where's Trez now?
Wait, so did we
He's
make
affected.
it all the
He's-
way?
You
in
saw
here?
him leave, and you see him now standing outside with a torch, looking confused,
Trez, what
like
happened?
looking around. You don't hear anything.
So we're at the
Do we,
tomb
like, go
No,
out
you
to-
are
here,
around here.
around here.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll continue forward towards the throne
Okay.
room then.
You guys see Trez start walking down the tunnel.
Can we,
Wait,
like,
let's just follow
run
him and
after
see
him?
what happens.
Yeah.
Quick, we must
Oh,
get him.
Wait, we should try not letting him know we're behind him. Because what if he's still under control of whatever? Let's follow him
Okay,
and
let's
observe.
follow. I don't think we can do anything else anyway.
Let's stay close though.
Yeah.
Fascinating piece of magic.
We quickly start following Trez, but we're making sure we're going the right way as we're following him.
Okay. Make a listening check. Are you guys
Yeah,
trying to be?
everybody
Are you guys
walking
trying to be
here.
quiet about it?
He
Yeah.
couldn't hear us.
I'm gonna be walking.
Are you guys
quietly.
trying to be quiet about it?
Yes.
Make sneaking checks.
43 out of 52.
So since it's opposed, you add yours. You add and you add your sneaking to
23
it.
out of.
No, you add it to it.
Oh.
95.
Okay. Does anyone beat a 95?
Maybe.
Nope.
All right. So you're walking down the tunnel.
97.
I thought he couldn't hear us because we tried to
I got a
speak to him.
50.
Now he does.
Okay.
97.
And you
Now you're out of the
you hear footsteps behind you. Exactly.
I'll draw the sword and like spin around with the torch.
Can I
You guys see him spin around with the torch and
What
the sword.
the hell?
What are
And
you doing,
you
Trez?
see them.
Trez, what the hell?
That's
you
what
doing?
I'm talking about. I thought you guys left me behind.
No, you.
You walked into a room, picked up a sword.
Yeah, I got the
and
sword from that
walked
guy.
The
We
corpse?
all walked
There's a
in there.
corpse.
Dude, that guy's looking great for a corpse. Did you see
like,
his
I grab
robes?
Trez and pull him back to the room.
You mean the
like the
rags?
outside of the room that we were just
Yes. The tomb door is shut.
in? Like,
Can we open it?
I'm gonna push it open with my foot.
Does not open.
Oh, that's
Huh.
weird. We just were in there.
Well, this place is pretty grim when we were just.
Anyway,
It doesn't look like the door you went through.
this isn't the right place,
Well,
guys.
then where'd you come from? Look, I was in the room while you were grabbing a sword from whoever, and I tried to cast Sense Magic Aura, and the aura was so powerful that it knocked me out. We're dealing with powerful magic, so don't trust your senses. But cool sword, though.
I've never met someone out to kill me who's given me a blade to defend myself with. So,
Be suspicious of that blade.
I don't know, he seemed like a good guy.
I don't think you met a guy in there. I think you
Dude.
might have met your worst fear. You just didn't know it.
What if he was a crow?
It was a bird.
What if
Nah,
was
he had
just
fur.
undead?
He was definitely dead when we saw
Definitely
him.
undead, if the way you saw him. Definitely just dead.
No,
the way we
this
saw
guy
him.
definitely wasn't undead. He looked super healthy.
Yeah.
Like you guys didn't pass the throne room at all. Like
Oh,
This-
old
it's the
throne
old
room.
Corpse in a chair.
Corpse.
that doesn't
Ancient.
sound right.
Mostly dust.
This was all like
Look,
granite. This
look.
was like the fanciest room I've seen in this whole dome.
Yes, but magic can play with your senses.
Can you roll a fanatic check?
What do
versus,
I roll again?
So you want to roll a d20 and against half your wisdom.
Well, I got 18 out of 19.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Well, we better go to the
Somehow
last
you
room.
just-
We'll meet Malik.
No.
Whatever. Speaking of magical influences, whatever that mage put on us means we've got to get this job done. So
Mage?
whatever
What?
that dude who sent us down
Let's
here.
find Malik on this down this
You
path.
mean the
and let's find
archaeologist?
it.
Yeah, that sketchy magic bargain's got me on edge. So let's just.
He was
get
not
this
a
over with.
mage.
We
This
had-
guy is a mage right here.
We head towards
powerful
this
magic in
area.
my
Barely.
hands.
Barely a mage.
We head
Malik,
towards.
you're not here.
You're
Shut the
lost.
fuck up.
Malik
Powerful
just
mage.
lost somewhere in the
You know,
room.
powerful
Right.
magical figures are
Yeah,
affected
you
by
know,
powerful
you haven't
magic.
turned to me yet.
So you're saying I'm powerful?
We head towards this area to try to find Malik
Thanks, Varna.
Where are
Slap
you
him on the
heading?
back and
Or-
kind of follow
in this
along
area.
the
Okay.
panel.
Stretch.
So, Malik,
Silly
how are you
halflings.
lighting your way?
I have torches.
You have a
I
torch?
have my own torch.
Okay. You have a torch?
So I get
Where
to that
is
first
Malik?
Did
intersection
you
before we
cast
split
light,
up.
or are we
Yep.
gonna have to light
Okay,
another
what?
torch?
Okay.
since Malik-
Yeah,
I want you to make a spot
does
check.
that
I have
change?
Trez lit a
vision.
torch as soon as he left. So.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
I've got a torch
Okay,
out.
My morning stars lit
86
for
out of 50.
80
Okay,
minutes
cool.
whenever
I
we
don't
started.
have to light.
It's opposed, so, well, they rolled a 10.
He went left.
You got a what?
Brad's keeping track.
8 to 16, you add 15 for opposed.
With
Yeah,
Malik
He knows.
here.
so it
Yeah, it
is
was.
not great.
We don't
Um,
know this, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
So you enter an area, and you notice that here all the walls are pox-marked. Not just normally, but they appear to be small little tunnels.
Nice.
And as you walk through it,
Go over.
you can
I
see
like-
little
I
eyes.
Like half of me wants to
peer
be
out at you.
successful, and half of me just wants to get fucked.
Okay.
so as soon as he's
And
here with that,
you
like,
see, you can hear the scurrying of several
Go
creatures.
over.
Oh, lots of insects are gonna motherfuck you up!
motherfuck you up.
They're gonna wake up on the ground, tied down with a little man sitting on his chest.
Hey, don't worry. I had suspicious meat. I'll be okay.
What, your dick?
It's not very sizable though.
And 6 giant rats
Bam!
emerge
Hit him with
around
the
you.
6 giant
Let's
rats.
go.
You
You
should,
are
you
going
should try
to
to,
die.
you should
You're
try to
negative
just make him
3.
distracted
No.
by your
I
suspicious
just 3 to
meat.
that.
Oh, word.
Just throw me as hard as
I
cat
don't.
one.
I just had this
I do
image
it.
of like Malik being like Pickle Rick and just
Oh,
wrecking,
Pickle Rick!
wrecking all the rats.
He doesn't have a
Like
catchphrase.
one of the funniest things.
He
So
needs
you're at
one.
the intersection
Oh,
and
shit.
all.
So I just got
That
there.
is
So which way did I
the
come
spot.
from? Please specify.
The-
What?
Wait.
Which way did I come from?
he went left.
This way.
Okay.
He has a catchphrase.
So that is the exact spot that we thought it was.
Too much.
He got his catchphrase tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pee on it.
All right.
How Malik marks his loot.
God,
All right.
we're gonna search that
Shit, I
guy
gotta
more.
put my scent on it somehow.
I need you to roll a
It's something edible. You're
D12,
gonna cook
a D,
that.
a D10 for initiative. They roll
It's a
D12.
skill,
So I roll a
assert
D8.
dominance.
Yeah.
It's not intimidate. It's assert dominance.
That's a 5.
Specifically
That's
for
4.
domestic.
All right.
stuff.
But he has to roll like a dex check to not hit his shoes.
6, 3,
My
It's gonna splatter.
so
It's gonna splatter.
1,
my
4,
grandpa legitimately
7, 12.
like in order to
Rat
keep
one.
the wounds away will piss in a radius around his
rat,
like dark
rat,
and it works.
rat,
which cracks me up.
rat.
Dude, that's great.
The first rat leaps at you.
Got a 6.
It got a 5.
Ah, get fucked,
Rat
rat.
1 sucks. Initiative 2? Initiative 3? You got attacked at initiative 1, so you can go now.
Oh, I will attack the rat that attacked me. No, wait,
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the rat to the left of the one that attacked me.
All right.
That is an 18.
Let's.
He was thinking about initiative there.
It got an 8. Jesus.
Murder rat.
Is it just dead? Can we just say dead or
How much damage?
If
Let's see
only
how,
he had cleave.
let's see how much health it has.
If only there was
10,
anything like
so
cleave,
1,
he
2,
could
3,
keep
4,
on
5,
you
6,
rolling.
7.
Just
+3. I'm at 10.
Yeah, so you've killed that one.
Alright.
That is rat. Rat 4.
Ah!
And another rat leaps at you.
Got a 9.
It critical.
Dude, if that was his mate you just killed. He is pissed.
You just killed his woman.
Killed his woman.
You're about to get normal age.
You're about to get.
Hey,
He's
too
got
late. I already
lizard
got
age.
him.
Why do you think he was wanting to go down to the docks?
Wait,
Which is worse, rat age or lizard age?
I don't know. In one case,
Probably
No,
rat age.
no, lizard AIDS because you get salmonella
in
as
one
well.
case you get laid, in the other case you get raid. So it's kind of your own opinion.
Hey, at least I don't get bubonic plague from this one.
Oh, it bites you in the finger.
Nice.
What was your defense?
Which finger?
Oh, you lose a fucking finger.
Roll a d10.
And then how much damage did it do?
Just count it out this way.
Ooh.
You lose a tragic amount of blood.
All right.
I don't know if you're
25 and you got a 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so it beats you by 16.
No,
And what's your armor
right.
class?
You would be able to-
I mean,
On the finger, there's no armor.
Right hand
Because
though.
you're wearing gloves. So
Do I have
That
gloves?
thing is shiny. I'm gonna pee on it.
Nah, if it's shiny,
This
I'd
is-
pick it up.
There's a new show on Hulu called what's it called? Future Man. You heard of
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet.
So you take 7
So
points of damage
stupid,
total.
my nose is stupid.
No damage reduction.
No, I don't get damage reduction?
Yes.
Can
And
you to
it,
my fingers?
yeah, because it's biting your finger. And
um,
what are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm not 10.
baby.
So even as your
Hey,
left
you
hand,
little man, come here.
it bit
I'm gonna
your
touch you.
offhand, and you drop the torch,
Nice. I'll check it out.
and it hits the ground.
Wouldn't it still be burning though?
It is,
Okay.
but it's going to reduce the light category to 1 worse.
I'm low light, so it doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
can see
so you're
all these
fine.
fuckers.
We're at second initiative 4, initiative 5, initiative 6. Another one that leaps at you.
Got it.
You managed to step out of its way. Initiative 7,
What were those rolls earlier?
8, 9, 10. Oh, one went at 7. Another one throws itself at you.
Got an 11.
You managed to block that one. You're just kicking rats out of the way. Get off me! 11. Another rat attacks you.
I get. No, I get taken 12. Perfect defense.
A perfect defense.
That is 1 piercing,
It's got 7 hit points.
2 piercing. I already passed 7 already.
Okay. That was
Just
this
flat.
one. So yeah, you're swinging your axe left and right just to keep them back, and one rat leaps at you right as you swing, and you just cleave it in half.
Nice.
Does it still bite him?
No.
12, I will.
12. Another rat attacks you as well.
I get 17 for.
So you hit.
Oh, that's okay. That's 2 penetrating.
See how much hits it had.
3 penetrating.
Tell me when you do 10 damage.
Past 10 damage.
All right, you killed that rat.
Is there like a magic card right there by
There should be one.
Oh, there's a magic card right here.
Where?
And you get attacked. So since the attack was simultaneous, the rat Tries to bite at you.
I get defense though, right?
Yeah, you get a defense roll.
Good. Nice.
You take no points of damage.
It can't even break your skin.
It can't even break through your
I
skin.
do have thick skin.
Yeah. So the rat gnaws at you and you just like rip it off you with your blade.
Thick skin for my gnome character.
13. You're attacked once more.
9.
You managed to block it.
Where were these rolls? You are obviously in his
14.
Huh?
I can't go until 20.
I'm not
15?
even there.
No,
16?
I mean, the last
You're
two
attacked?
fights, you guys are definitely in his way, because I mean, apparently this dude's
17?
Oh yeah, no, Malik's ridiculous.
He's Luke Cage.
Alright.
Yeah, Malik just wrecks house.
18?
With the full bladder.
I'm 20.
No, he pissed
19?
on the creature.
20?
Yeah, that's
21?
Yeah, I couldn't.
22?
I attack. That is a 7.
That's his new thing as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna pee on
It
him.
blocks you.
Alright.
Piss on
So
it.
one of the rats is attacking you from behind, so roll a d12.
I could have moved.
got
It's
8.
okay.
You both got 3s. The rats are terrible. Man, maybe I should have chose something more tough. 23,
Next corridor.
24, next corridor. 12 rats!
No, I was thinking like there's still 6 rats, but they're a little bit bigger.
The rats just grow.
Wait, these are what? These are huge rats?
These are giant rats.
They're huge giant rats.
They're huge giant rats. 25.
32, so,
Oh. 26.
got an 8.
Alright. 27, you get attacked.
16.
Alright. It got 13. Then what's your next initiative?
32.
32. So you go.
I got an 8.
It got a 15.
You guys haven't read the short story.
All right,
by
3
Stephen
rats
King
attack
with
you.
all the rats, have you?
I got a 14.
You get hit.
I got 19.
You
That's
get.
near perfect
Yeah,
defense.
so you do 2d4.
He's one of my favorite.
Red gunslinger. I started gunslinger and I bored.
So you take no points of
Oh,
damage.
he's just not your child then.
That's
2 damage.
plus
I
what
mean,
the last
that
one.
Gunslinger
Plus
is
your-
really
plus your
abstract.
2.
Though of the Dark Tower
4
series,
points of
that's the
damage.
least abstract
And this
one.
one had
I wanted to get through it.
9 hit points.
And then
So a rat leaps at you and you just punch it in the face.
That's
Just
not-
get out of here!
It's
Shield that.
classic, but it's not
I
classic.
got
It's
15
not
defense.
The last
classic
rat
of
misses you.
Stephen King, but
Your
that's
attack?
not representative of
42.
any
Yeah,
of
just
his.
we'll just go back and forth.
Mind man, thank you for the follow.
15.
Oh yeah, woo!
Yeah.
You gotta follow
You've hit.
it up, my man.
I hit.
Yep. And you've killed that rat. And at that, the other 2 rats scurry into their into hiding. You see, both of them are actually dragging some of their dead mates back into the holes.
I am actually going to stop that. I'm going to grab all the rats I can and tie them to my belt by their tails.
All right.
Pee on him.
So you've managed to get 3 giant
I
rats.
pee on the half that's on the ground from the one I cleaved.
Show dominance. They'll
So
follow you.
dominant.
They'll follow you.
Alright, now.
I am the rat leader.
Which way did I enter?
You came from. Do you remember?
I believe you said that way.
Did I? Does your character remember? You need to roll an intelligence check.
Is that...
Roll a d20 and try to roll under half your
You're gonna like
intelligence.
clear the dungeon. We're just gonna like
You don't remember.
Never find the
I'm gonna
middle,
go
and we'll like
down
get
this
the
way.
middle.
All right. You
No,
go down
that's
that way.
everything.
Is that the right direction?
And so
Actually,
I'm just
no.
gonna draw like a cross section like this. So you go down and you follow it, and it reaches a dead end.
So I go back.
All right.
God damn it.
You got lost.
So, I didn't... Let me think. I'm gonna go the other way, that way.
You're gonna go that
Which
way.
way did he go?
All right. You follow down and you reach an intersection
Oh,
like this.
he made it here.
Maverick, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
follow.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So you're lost, and you've now made it to there.
Did he reach water?
He is not.
So there's no water at the next intersection?
I should say this path, to look at more accurate, this path goes like that.
I'm gonna go back.
Oh, he's here.
Which one? Okay, you go back.
I'm gonna go left. No, this way.
This way?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I went back to the other intersection.
This way?
Yeah,
Which way are you going to go?
this way.
This way? Or this way?
This way.
Okay. You go down, and it's a dead end.
So I come
Oh,
back.
he's right
Yep.
here.
So I... Fuck, what... Fucking shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your
I
character
go-
got lost.
Alright, I go down that way and go straight.
Okay. You follow it for a short while, and reach another dead end.
I go back.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Continuing.
We're heading towards this spot.
Okay. You're heading towards that spot.
Yeah, we're following this long pathway to there.
You guys shut the door.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Or go upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Actually,
please.
it's sensitive.
Let's just shut that door.
Very.
Yeah. And shut this door too if you got.
That shit.
Just so that way the smoke doesn't follow.
Um,
Okay, you guys have reached that intersection.
Oh, we're back with us. Cool. Malik's lost. We're
Yeah,
wandering.
we don't want him to see that.
Oh, yeah.
He can't make out where the hell he is.
yeah, in the brown map, I can't see shit.
All right. So where do you are down here.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
when we get
back.
there-
I'm gonna go this way.
I think this
Here?
one will give us better. Oh yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Probably the best.
There.
So
And
this
it will
opens
give us
up
more of
into a
chance of-
larger room.
More of a chance of running into Malik?
Possibly. If we didn't, we were supposed to run in room here. I assumed, but you know he's not that bright.
There's a larger room,
Well, he
and
can
it
handle
branches off to
himself.
the
I'm
right
Sure he'll be all right.
and the left.
There's what pathways?
Yep. There's a path to the left and a path to the right.
Still-
Jesus fuck.
Is it still looking dry to our left?
Back here.
I'm gonna left.
You're gonna take a
I'm
left.
gonna take a left.
All right. You reach a pathway
I'm
that
gonna
goes
take a
left and right. All right. There's a short intersection.
What are my options?
You can take a left, or you can keep going straight.
He's
Go
right
straight.
there.
All right. Where are you guys going?
We're gonna go left.
We want to go down this way here, and we're going that direction towards
Okay.
there.
So, roll listening check and roll listening check.
Let's throw a hole up.
Oh yeah, we've got people following.
Oh, hey.
So Malik is separated from the party, and he's currently lost.
Because he's a dumbass.
No, because you dumbasses want to take the long way around instead of going the short way.
The safe way.
Okay, well,
No,
anyway.
there's no guarantee that it's safe in the catacombs, you dumb motherfucker. Either way, it's just as likely to be dangerous. You might as well go the short way and
I
get there
have
fast.
the map.
I don't
Dude.
need the map.
Do they accidentally, or can they hear each other, or
No. I
are
hope
they
not.
still lost?
We don't hear each other.
I don't want to
Well,
hear
we're
it.
gonna
We
throw
don't
a
wanna
poll
hear
up.
him.
Can we vote on this one?
No.
So do they end up hearing each other, or are they still lost in the confusion?
Don't hear each other, please.
Do we vote on this one?
No, we
No, just
Nope.
just
followers?
just
Okay.
viewers for
Let's not hear
vote,
them.
please.
Okay.
Alright. So I figured out.
Cool beans.
What happens when I go straight?
This guy's donezo. I cooked him.
So,
Eli, can I get one of those extra?
Cooked the dragon,
weapon
even though it
sheets?
wasn't a dragon.
oh
Alright,
yeah,
who's live? Are we voting or just viewers only?
just viewers only.
Just viewers.
Yeah, Maverick.
That's not how the poll works, bud.
Oh, so for the polls, there's a few options, and
There
you're gonna
you
use
go.
numbers.
Yeah.
No, that's Miniman.
No, you got
No,
it.
that's Miniman.
That's Miniman.
That's not
We have a
Miniman.
guy watching a Miniman.
Wait.
My man.
Ah, my man,
My man.
mine man.
My man.
Dang.
Hey.
Man.
say-
Oh, we're
Miniman.
torn. We're torn.
Ah.
It's almost kind of. It's kind of like, oh, are we split? Oh no.
Yeah, we're split.
Oh,
We
we're
are split.
Please.
Come on. Don't let us see him.
Wait, Brad can vote too. He's not
You
involved.
can vote, Brad.
I couldn't vote.
Which way do you want to sway it?
Ooh, tie breaking.
Powers in my hands here.
Let's see who's
I
watching.
always vote against you guys though.
Yeah. So Malik is currently lost.
Yes.
And
God,
you,
Red Ends.
Guys, we have fresh
Wait,
cave air
just
for
have him
once.
like show up when we have combat.
We have
Kind of
fresh.
like comes in, does the
So
combat, you know.
so you've currently ran
lost
into
again.
a
For once, we
left
have some
turn and a
fresh
right
cave
turn.
air.
Right.
Yeah, but we're gonna need them for.
You reach an intersection,
I go
He's
left.
goes straight,
really good in the
goes
fight.
like this.
I go left.
Okay, you're starting to take a left.
He did a lot
You-
more for us than Martog ever did.
Oh,
You guys can suck a dick. I'm about to fight.
Oh
in your
yes,
chamber.
yes, we got it.
You think?
What?
Got what?
Is it? We're definitely not hearing him.
Okay.
Navi girl voted.
Woo!
Yeah.
She voted for.
That's what
Kent
matters.
here.
Awesome. Perfect.
So,
Malik
thank
is
you.
still lost. So you guys are just blundering along.
Lost is a relative term. I know where I'm going.
Do you though?
So,
Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm right next to the chamber.
Oh, cool. Nice, nice.
you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are continuing to right here. And what you notice is, first off, this isn't an actual passageway.
Ooh. Okay.
You guys take.
Oh, the map's wrong.
The map is wrong. There's not.
God
an
damn it!
actual
What was his
passageway
name?
there.
Professor X.
We didn't want to go that way.
We could.
Yes.
Can we see if there's any like
Yeah, Xavier.
trapdoors or
Dick sucker
hidden levers?
the
To-
second.
Yes.
Maybe there is.
If you guys would like to, you
I
can
am
search
going
for
to be
hidden
so
doors.
pissed that
Maybe there
Alex
actually
got
is
right.
something here, and we're
We
just
don't
not
know.
seeing it. So let's
not a thing.
Let's check
check
it
it
out.
out.
Trapped.
But okay, if that's not a way,
I'll let the thieves do the.
if that's not a way, we still can go
Trap
this
it.
way and get to where we need to get.
Scrutiny check, or is that scrutiny?
Yeah, scrutiny check if you're trying to find hidden doors.
No, we can still get to
68 out
the.
of 24.
You do not think there's any hidden doors there?
Do you
can still
do you
get
see
to where we
anything?
need
I know
to.
you're
should do it too.
probably more of an advanced thief than I.
I'll take a look. I am just a normal guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Trapdoor?
I regularly do hero work. We just saved the city.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we
I have
as
a
a
good
relative
reputation
term,
in
I
this
remember
town.
myself killing the cult leader and his dog.
And his dog.
What it would it be?
Dog. I hated
Be a
that.
scrutiny
Shadow
check
dog.
if you're trying to
Yeah.
find secret
Okay,
doors.
well,
Oh, and also
29
kill the wall.
out of
Yeah,
19.
you've killed most of the stuff.
No one finds any secret doors.
Can
I
I
can't
just
Keep
try,
on heading
like,
the way we wanted to, so it works.
So you guys keep going the way you wanted to, and you guys see that there's a looming patch of darkness on the ground in front of you, and
Like a puddle or like a cloud?
Are we at this
like a
intersection?
pit.
Like a
I've got it drawn on the map here. But what's happened is you guys. Does anyone, if anyone has the mining skill, you can make a check.
I got it.
But you see that the ground
sweet.
is
That's cool.
cracked as you get closer and closer to this.
25.
So I'm
I'm
assuming we're right
at a
here.
18%.
We're in this.
You still know enough
get
about
there.
this to believe, and you believe that there was a minor earthquake here, and there's a fissure that's broken up in the path,
Oh.
and there's a
So,
giant
gonna-
chasm that splits the path.
How
guys,
big?
We need to tread lightly. Floor could collapse.
Hold up, guys. I got a handy dandy
Oh.
spell
Me too.
that could get us across. Do we want to go across? Oh, how far is it? Sorry,
The gap
I'm pretty
is
sure.
15 feet across.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
get myself across. I don't know about the rest of you.
Well,
Wait. Carry weight. How much can I carry?
So the gap is 15 feet across.
And how stable is the other side? Can we tell?
You can't tell how stable the other side is,
Can-
but you believe that this side is a little unstable near the
I
edge.
could carry you, possibly.
Okay.
So
can
it's,
we
you can either
throw-
risk it, or it's going to be a 20-foot
Oh,
jump.
word.
Can we throw a torch to the other side to illuminate it, and so we can see what's on the other side?
Well, you guys have a torch that reaches 30 feet,
So we can see.
So we
so you can see easily across.
Oh, okay.
And if you have low light vision, which I believe you
Yeah.
as a dwarf do,
I have my morning star, which is
yeah,
limited
so you
for
actually
a
can
bit
see
longer.
60 feet, so you can see all the way down.
Okay.
And
So
it's
we're not
20 feet
jumping into
across?
something waiting
yeah,
for
the
us.
chasm is 15 feet, but as a miner, he believes that the
Okay.
nearest 5 feet are a little unstable.
I'm gonna relay that to you guys.
Yeah. So, listen, I have a touch of the arcane, especially assisted with these little bits of skin that Malik didn't fucking urinate on. What a dick. So, and I
What
can
a
cast
bloody
it so
pisser.
that you can actually get superhuman jumping ability. Doppeldoor's probably seen me do this before.
Yeah.
Hey.
But if we decide to cross, we can. That's what I'm saying.
I'm intrigued. How do you plan on getting across this now 20-foot chasm?
Basically, this arcane power makes you like Carl Lewis. Like,
Who is this Carl Lewis?
You are
Carl
here.
Lewis?
well, I forget. You guys are young. I'm 200 years old. I've got a thing for history.
Wow.
he's,
and I thought that
he's-
that in
he's
the
an
library had
excellent
been
long
around for a
jumper.
while.
Oh, okay.
So you would be able to cross this.
I can't carry you.
If we decide
It's
to.
okay.
Malik,
I
have
can get
ropes.
across.
you've reached
You
a
can get across.
3-way intersection.
Dude, that's
All right.
not what.
I'll,
I could pull
I'm
off-
down to try
Okay.
jumping
That's
it.
not what this should be. I should be near the throne room.
Cool. So I'm
I
going.
ran out of my directions.
I can pull off wall walk to get
Last
across.
stop.
I mean, if you don't meet, that would be nice because then I don't
You're
have
right
to
here.
spend more of my
Oh.
spell points.
I can get
Because
myself
I've already
across.
spent
That's
140.
I could even like carry a rope across, and then we could like do
Tight
something.
rope walk it.
No, I can wall
Ropes
walk.
can get tricky, and I don't feel like falling on a chasm.
I trust you, Abarna.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do your
Um,
jumping thingy. Actually, can you make one? one more wall walk, so we only use.
I can't. I can only use a spell once.
Okay, never mind then.
Looker only provides so much.
Only what you need.
That's why I rely on the power of my mind.
I don't
My
know.
supreme intellect. Okay.
That shining
So
one that priest seemed to have a lot going on.
Looker,
a really
Looker
nice
is much
show.
more kind and forgiving.
So I'm going to cast.
The first thing I think of.
Yeah, do you want to start writing one up?
Are we doing a poll
I started.
or something?
No, you guys are gonna.
There might be
You
a
do your
monster.
thing.
Okay,
who's
cool.
come out
I'm
of this
not here.
chasm.
Oh, they're whispering about us.
I don't
I'm
like
right here.
whispering!
Ah!
So how are we gonna get across?
Okay,
You can
so
cast-
I'm going to so you guys are down with the spring. It'll last for
I can
2
do it.
minutes.
I can get
What's
myself
it,
across.
What's it do?
So, I mean, if you're standing, you'll need to run just like you would normally. It'll just enhance your ability. So, in my experience, I've found that this spell, if I'm standing from a standstill, I can jump almost 20 feet just from standing straight up with this ability. And with a run, I can jump 30 feet.
Oh
Which
no.
is like across.
I'm
with the
pretty
running.
wee. I've never made a jump like this.
Look, I'm not too big either, but I
So,
can jump quite far.
are you guys going to attempt the springing check?
I'm gonna put
Are you down?
cast wall
Down.
walk on myself and proceed to walk at 2 feet and a half per second across this chasm. But it lasts for 5 minutes, so I should be fine.
Okay, so Daniel Doppeldoor casts a
I
spell,
pray for a second.
and you see him. So you see him just start to walk and just walk along the wall, and I mean it's very slow, so it's almost like he's doing it very dramatically in slow motion.
Baywatch, you know. Working with the beard.
Yeah, you can see his beard just
beard?
flowing majestically.
To the side.
To the
Yeah, to the
side.
side, very windy to the side,
This is the
Because
weirdest.
gravity's
Who
still
the
real.
hell is your god?
and you see him make it
Looker,
across.
he is very kind.
So now,
Is this like freedom from gravity?
Now
Yes.
that would be a skill.
who's gonna attempt the first springing?
I freed him from his body.
So, who wants to go first?
He didn't want to be here.
I want to see it
I-
work first.
I will
Okay,
put my
Gromit.
body to the test.
Okay, so I'm going to use
spell
a
working.
piece of the Gouger skin.
Okay.
So that would give him plus.
So you don't have to make any check, but
Yeah.
I have a question for our audience. So
Oh, God.
they are in a tunnel. So
Oh,
when they use springing to leap across,
Audience is not always friendly.
as an unexperienced user, does he leap,
Too
hit
high.
the ceiling, and fall into the chasm? Does he leap across safely, or does he leap, bang himself against the ceiling, and barely catch the other edge?
Chasm, chasm, chasm.
Malik, you're not there. We don't care. Go away.
Don't die.
Or
Yeah,
do I
don't
land
die.
on a secret second level flooring?
Malik can vote
Filled
since he's
with
not
treasure
there.
and
Malik can vote,
I'm glad-
and viewers can vote.
I'm glad I'm not part of this.
Wow.
I'm just walking across very slowly.
Malik.
You're just walking very slowly across.
Falls off chasm,
What's
lands on
three?
Malik, who turns
Leap
out to
but
be a
barely
floor
catch.
below.
I have this for 5 minutes, so I should be
Oh,
good,
you're
right?
looking okay so far.
I did
We've got
great.
lots of
Give me a
threes.
chance.
Good.
Two.
He leaps, hits the ceiling,
It's a
and
viewer
falls.
vote, so
Oh,
this is
you
just
catch
there for
the
at least
edge,
a minute.
but
Yeah.
Hey,
So we'll,
Cthulhu Plus, welcome back. It's good.
Hey!
welcome back, Cthulhu.
We love the loyal followers.
Yeah.
All
So-
of us at the same time.
Since you guys are running on a pole, I'm gonna go back to Malik.
Okay.
So Malik is currently lost.
I'm gonna turn back around and go all the way back down this hallway to that first intersection and go
Right here.
No,
I'm not
no,
lost.
just
I'm just
that
like
hallway.
He was here.
turning
To here?
back and
No,
hitting
keep
dead
going.
ends
I'm
sometimes.
gonna go keep going that direction.
Oh, you're gonna keep going in that
I'm
direction.
so glad it's an
All right.
intricate map that he's getting all lost in.
Oh yeah, I know. This is really fun.
After a certain point, you should start erasing.
I really,
Yeah.
I really want to
There's a
accidentally
left turn.
clear all the obstacles in
You're gonna
front
take
of
a
us
left?
without
No,
actually
going straight.
interacting
You're
with
gonna
us.
go
Scratch
straight.
that.
Does this not match that?
No, this is great because like 7
There's a
weeks
turn
from
to the
now,
right.
You guys are gonna be doing some campaign, and he's still gonna be.
He's
trying to fight
still lost.
Why do you think I grabbed the rats? I actually fuck that. I'm going back.
More mysterious meat.
So
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
how
to
to
a
curve
distance.
off right.
yeah. So what would be really funny is if
That
he's
might
just
be-
like, you know
might
what,
not
I'm
be
gonna roll up a
complete,
new
though.
character, and then every
The
once in a
map
while
already
we have like a
went
special session where he's just like, I'm Malik and I'm lost in the dungeon still.
Day
It looks similar,
243.
like
I found the Rat
this
King.
range.
I am the Rat King.
Literally, his armor has been turned into
So where are you
rat
going?
skins.
I'm gonna
Pickle
go
Ray.
see it.
This leads.
All right. So it
I
leads
got
I wish
down,
I'd rolled that early.
and
I guess
you see a
that's
turn off,
opposed.
and it goes straight.
I'm gonna go
Opposed,
straight.
not so.
All
It's
right.
kind of nice to be able to like roll both.
It goes
It is
straight,
hard to remember sometimes.
I'm gonna go back.
and you see a turn off to the right or to the
I'm
left.
gonna take it off to the left.
All right. It links up.
I love potatoes.
You encounter an intersection.
Okay, so this has got me
I assume he
fucked
doesn't
up
remember.
Because
Do you remember
on the
this
map-
interaction?
Yes, on the
I think
map.
you should have to roll
if
for
I
it and then
came
you
from
erase
this
the
way,
map if he doesn't.
left should have led me.
It should have.
It should have, but it didn't.
All right, I'm gonna go back.
All right.
I'm gonna go left.
You're gonna take a left.
No, I'm gonna go back along that hallway. I'm gonna take a right,
Left.
and I'm gonna go straight all the way.
You're gonna go straight.
Yep.
All right. It begins to curve, and you see a path going to the left
Question
and
mark?
straight.
I'm gonna go left.
Question mark?
You're gonna take a left.
Yeah, I'm gonna take left.
All right. It winds, and you encounter a four-way intersection.
I'm gonna go left.
All right. You encounter a path to the right, and it continues on forward.
I'm gonna go forward.
All right.
You're getting a roast in the chat, boy. Which is what happens when the group gets split
There's
up.
another four-way intersection. Is everyone making fun of him in the chat?
I'm gonna go
Right.
left.
All right, you're gonna go left.
Yep.
It takes another left,
I'm gonna go left.
and you see a bunch of tombs.
I'm gonna go back and go straight along the.
Find the gold with the bodies.
Look at
So can I inspect bodies and see if there's any?
No, so you see a bunch of tomb entrances, and that's another thing, guys.
just a cluster.
Along the entire passageways, I'm not telling you if there's like every single time there's a tomb entrance.
fuck that.
There's a
I'm
bunch
fuck
of
that.
tomb entrances. So if you guys ever want to stop and enter a
Because
tomb,
that worked so well last time.
yes, you're more than welcome to get attacked by
Are
another
they
creature.
really dirty, or are they like kind of interesting?
In various different
Are there
shapes.
runes on them? If there's
Um,
runes, I'd be interested.
They do usually have some sort of inscriptions on them. Some are quite faded. Some are fairly prominent.
I'm gonna try to read the prominent ones as I.
So I'm gonna go straight along that path that I was on before I took.
Okay. You see another turn off to the
I'm
left,
gonna go left.
Are we just walking
I
where
thought it
we're
was the
walking?
same.
and there's another passage
we don't
going
even
splitting
this
off to the
far.
right and left.
I'm gonna go
Taking
left.
so many lefts.
All right.
I'm assuming this goes down and there's more.
There's a
This path goes
passageway to the
down
left
and
as
then
well.
goes
Go left.
All right. You've reached a dead end.
I'm gonna go back and go straight.
All right. How are we doing on that pole, by the
We're
way?
done.
Oh.
While he's wandering around,
All right. So Malik, you're still wandering. What was the result of the pole?
he leapt across, hit his head on the low ceiling, which should have been obvious if they were looking at it, and then fell into the chasm and caught himself by his fingertips.
So Gromit, you leapt across, banged your head on the ceiling. I need a D8 to see if you go epileptic.
Does he?
I
A D8.
Oh, yeah.
So if you roll
Does
a
he
1,
dislocate his shoulder if he makes it though?
so you did not have an
That is
episode,
terrible.
and you've caught the edge of the lip.
How many build points do you get for that?
40.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, you better get a lot, because that's really rough.
What are you doing? You're on the other end.
I'm.
Exciting for sure.
I want to try to help him up carefully, but like I'm not risking anything. If I feel like I'm going, I'm like, oh.
So you're starting to slip. I need you to make a feat of agility to catch him,
So, feat of agility. What?
and I need you to also make a feat of agility to try to.
I get a
grab
0
him.
on this. 14 is it? That's it. That's it.
So together, you guys just need to beat my roll. So you guys got a
Oh,
19,
that's a cool way to
Up
do it.
and
Okay.
I had a bonus of 5. So your 19 beats my 15. So as you're falling, you reach out and catch him. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna.
Hold me up!
I'm gonna try and pull him up. Not to be invested, but if I feel like I'm going, I'm not about it.
So a climbing check.
I have climbing, so this is gonna go well for it.
Oh,
me,
man.
hopefully.
I was like, all I did right
32.
before I got here. Climb, 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 climb.
Like fall off cliffs.
13.
No,
all right.
just the up part.
I need a feat of strength from you, Daniel.
Feat of strength. I get
And how
plus
heavy
1.
are you?
I get a 7.
How heavy are you?
Oh shit.
A lot.
I'm 186.
So you're starting to feel him. You're starting to climb up.
Can I do
but,
strength checks and make sure I don't let go of him?
but you start him to feel him start to slip.
I'm not super mad at that. I'm gonna like dig in once and try to get him back.
Can
but,
you like pray to your god or something and like get my fat ass up
that
there?
takes like seconds to pray. I'm occupied.
Occupado!
This is what you get for taking the long way around.
So you continue holding on,
Someone should jump over and help me.
and he pulls you over, but you just stand on the wall. You still have your wall climbing on.
I'm gonna slowly start
Hey,
back.
So you're just hanging over the cliff like this with him.
I slowly start backing up like I'm pulling something.
Let's go
Or
help
like
them.
dragging in that sense.
All right, make another feat of strength check.
I start casting another springing spell on Trez.
Oh, what?
All right,
So-
you managed to. This time you managed to
I'm
pull
a
him over.
weakling.
You walk over.
Oh god, I'm so
He knows how to
scared
jump.
there.
Yeah, I just watched him do it.
Yeah.
Again. Boom.
Oh, that looks fun!
I'm so scared there.
Superman dive if you're gonna jump though.
This spell
My
was
thoughts
so
exactly.
worth it.
I'm going
Love this
to
spell.
take out my
Jump too
silk
low,
rope
go straight
and tie it around my waist and hand the other end to Avarna.
Okay.
I'm taking a second to
I
just
can't.
praying.
If you fall in,
and
I
thanking
can't.
you for the
I'm not
spell.
gonna hold you
Just
up.
don't let go.
I like hold on with like this. Like okay.
You're
I'll-
like kind of like, I've got the rope.
I think I'm just praying and thanking
You're
you.
like, please.
No, I was thinking for
Thanks
like
for
what
the
happened.
wall
I didn't
walking.
die. Like just happy that actually happened.
Oh, and by the way, Gromit, this spell lasts for 2 minutes, so don't jump a lot in the tunnel.
Doing, doing, doing.
Boil, boil, boil.
back and forth.
Alright,
Seizure.
I'm going to
God, that
take
poor
a good
Caesar.
running start and like die.
So you're going to run and dive?
Every
Frisbee
time
keep laying
he,
out.
like, pushes with his legs, he just
Okay.
like, shoots in direction.
Do we want to? We got another poll going.
Wait, god damn it! This is so hard. This would have been like you jump across to like.
Malik.
Where's
What are you
Wallace?
doing?
Dude?
Who's Wallace?
Wait, he's in this game. We should, if someone dies, they should name their character Wallace.
So, where am I?
I actually haven't.
Hey, Blake. Hey, Malik.
I haven't named that
Not all
character
those
that
who
I
wonder
named.
are lost.
The
But you sure as
gnome,
fuck
the
are.
one you call Lady Gaga.
So-
Maybe I could name her Wallace.
Fuck me in the ass, dude.
Yeah, really. Where are you, buddy?
So, I know, at this intersection, one of these should have been a left.
Oh, Gromit. Okay.
I don't get it.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh.
I get
Now
it.
I get Cthulhu.
Oh
So-
wait, I thought everyone was. I was like,
All the
yeah,
threes
yeah, I thought
again.
that was obvious. Yeah, I thought it was like a
across,
given.
and he hits the ceiling and he catches his fingertips and he's hanging right next to you two.
God damn it! Don't jump that hard.
But he has a lifeline.
You dove head first.
Yeah, but I'm like.
And so what you did is you ran and dove, and you just barely you missed,
He hit the edge.
and you hit the edge where you could. I mean, if this was the edge, you dove and smacked and then
Confirmed. You
and
probably
caught.
broke both your wrists and fractured your
He's
neck.
lighter, so I'm feeling pretty confident about helping him this time.
You can also grab the rope.
So
Yeah.
I need a threshold of pain to see if you pass out when you smack the wall.
Oh, can we try to grab him as he like
Two?
comes in?
That's low.
So that's good. You want to be low. You want to
Oh,
roll
right.
under half your constitution.
I did
So
that.
so you smack against it, and you kind of like you see stars for a minute, but you manage to grab the edge.
Oh, can we try to grab him? Like,
Yeah, I will
help him
definitely
out?
help him. I feel confident with
I'm
his 90
definitely gonna
pounds.
try to
Yeah. Make a
scramble
climb
up.
check.
Ooh, I'm good at that. Right? Yeah.
No, I don't want to jump across. I feel like I'm just.
Here's gonna curse you.
68
Barney,
out of
I feel
42.
like actually
Okay.
you're gonna
You managed to
gracefully,
pull
like,
yourself
soar
up on
through
the other
air,
side.
But
and
like,
land,
I don't even help. I like go to help
flawlessly
you.
on the
You're
other
like,
side.
oh, this
easy.
And
Or
then-
I'll
no,
do
no.
this and like act like that, but I'll just go straight
No,
to
like
this,
guys.
You're gonna land on the other side, and then the fissure's gonna crack, and the floor's gonna fall away.
Wait, why are we giving Brad more ideas?
Yeah, no.
or what could happen is like I land, but like
Fine,
I
we'll
like
give Brad
magically
over.
find this trap door full of treasure. Like that could happen. Like whoa, what that could
biggest
happen?
problem is the fact that Malik is voting on you.
Yeah, and not for you. So, what are you gonna do, Abarna?
I'm like, I'll show these guys how to use magic. Obviously,
Are you instructing us
amateurs.
as you jump?
I'm like kind of casting the spell. I like kind of rub the skin on the right spot, and yeah, and I'm gonna jump and kind of like make it really fancy. Like, you know, remember how like Darth Sidious like attacks with his blade? I'm doing like the
You're like doing like a spin.
No, the clutch spells though.
But they're already predetermined.
Okay, should I another pull? Yeah.
Bless
Yes.
and Divine Steward.
Get some help.
And Divine Steward.
Yeah, Malik, what are you doing?
Fuck off.
That's like a.
It's like
Yeah,
ghost
Malik,
steward.
we're gonna have another poll. What happens to Abarna? Well, we return to our lovely lost
I'm gonna
friend.
go this way.
Can we have some pulls for Malik?
Yeah.
That we
Because I encounter something even
Okay.
worse than the
How
rats.
about I leave? I would just pull my movements from the rest.
Left, right.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
I
All
always
right.
would vote
No, wait,
sit down
I'm
and
going
cry.
left.
All right.
Sit down and cry.
You reach an intersection that's four ways.
I go left.
All right.
I think he should.
There's a
encounter
turn to the
something
right,
grosser than
and then there's a
rats.
hammer intersection.
Because
right.
you know
Margaret.
Take a right.
He finds Margaret.
Margaret.
And you see another
Necromancer,
intersection.
Sorcerer,
I'm gonna straight.
Margaret.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you reach.
I would make her actually way cooler than she
I'm gonna go
is.
right.
Then you
You're gonna go right?
Margaret. Yeah, then I'd be more interested.
There you go.
All right, we got another
I
poll.
embellish yours a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, and for future reference, it's with an A.
Oh, okay.
Frolics. Sarcasm.
Thank you. Oh, what? Like,
I'm gonna go left.
And falls fabulously.
Go left.
Okay.
Yeah.
As gracefully as he is beautiful.
Oh, yes!
Gonna go
Yes! Yes! Twos!
Ah!
Those are the things we need to see! Yes!
Continue
More
straight,
twos!
and there's a turn to the left.
Fabulous sarcasm.
This so makes sense because you have
There's a
one-upsmanship.
four-way intersection. It's true. Where's your snappy one-liner?
I'm gonna say fuck that and go back, go straight.
What? Take here.
Like a
Yeah.
peacock.
Go straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
There's
guys have no idea how to
go
handle the
straight.
arcane powers I
think you should
gave
start
you.
racing it where he's been after so long.
Just down
We don't need to make it harder on him.
Go straight.
Definitely doing the Darth City
All right.
spin while
He
dabbing.
doesn't. He's not drawing it down.
Wait, was
Make
this
it
actually
awful.
was this
Yes!
actually fast right here?
What?
Was this actually
Okay, I'm more a fan of the
Yeah.
whole thing now.
back
Yes!
So Malik decides to backtrack.
Does he forget the way
Like a
though?
Loza.
Let's see. Make a wisdom check. Try to roll under your wisdom.
I'm rolled under my way.
All right, you make it back here, and you've remembered the passage.
And I'm going this way now, because this way's
He
confusing.
touches the scent of his urine on the.
Ooh, yes,
On the
indeed.
rat?
Follows
You,
the scent.
your tracking smells
Why do you think I pee on
urine.
He doesn't need string.
Every once in a while, I just whip
He
it
just
out.
has to drink a lot.
That's not also not a problem.
He's just chugging
This
water.
absolutely has to be
Chugging
everything.
beer.
I'm
Just
gonna
kind of
pee on
pissing
As
as he goes.
nonchalantly as possible, you gotta find every opportunity where you're gonna be like, I'm gonna pee on it.
I saved the maiden, and I'm gonna pee on her.
You see the sleeping maiden. You know it's
The maiden awakens.
You know what you have to do away from the maiden.
excited,
I
and
pee
a
in her
little bit
face.
confused at her newfound fetish.
She lies sleeping, awaiting true love's kiss. I pee on her.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pee on her.
Wait, she doesn't wake up? You mean she's not into it?
Wait, she's not into it? I didn't say that.
Surprised, confused, and a little turned on.
Me, 90% of the time.
See, now that's a moment that could be animated.
Oh god. No, that would be. I would not want to be the animator.
You'd have to animate the
How much
weird
are you guys
smell.
paying me?
Censor bar on everything.
Don't worry, it's a 1-inch dick. You don't have to censor much. It's 1-inch
Censor cube.
pixels.
It's 1 pixel.
This part's gotta get clipped.
I
Me
hope.
90% of the time. Genius.
All right.
Oh,
So,
God.
Abarna.
Wait.
Yes.
Well, what's down the passage real quick?
We'll get to you. Abarna.
Yeah, shut up.
Abarna, how do you
Something cool.
how do you do this jump? How do you show everybody up?
What elven flair do you throw into it?
Huh?
He's gonna spin
So
down.
I've definitely like got like a kind of like I take a lot of time before like kind of like stretching like
Getting loose.
and then you know like how Darth Sidious like kind of like jumps and spins horizontally like at this. That's what I do across the whole thing, but I'm like dabbing as I do it.
Glorious. He looks like Prince before the
Yeah,
sun.
and because I'm wearing robes, they're like spinning in this like large fan.
Luckily,
around.
no one else was on the
Other
other side,
side.
or they would have been shocked.
Yeah. I'm a big dick.
At that moment, Malik turns the corner. Ah! I'm blinded!
You hear Margaret, oh my.
Malik.
A shutter click somewhere.
It turns out that there's cameras at the whole thing, and Margaret's just like behind her desk at the library going,
Ooh. I like what I see.
Sets her chair to vibrate.
Her chair.
There's like a button on it that just like flick switches. She's like had to use it a lot before. Like it's well worn.
At this moment, the battery dies. She's used it so much.
No, on the
Oh,
remote,
God,
you
this is
can't see what the
terrible.
buttons are. They're all worn.
We hear it
This is
very loud.
awful.
God damn it!
Malik, you turn the corner,
You guys?
and all you see is a giant flash of elven loins.
My mangina!
You guys all see Malik turn the corner. Malik's on the other side of the chasm, and you guys are all on this side.
You know what, guys? I'm surprised.
That's alright.
So,
And a
did
little
Abarna look up for his way over?
Yes.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We laugh
Oh,
at it.
there's no way you're getting across this cavern.
Oh, I'm good with ropes.
Mine's on the
Margaret
other
loves
side.
to hear that.
And I got some chains
from
on me
Alex.
right now.
Yeah, not from Malik.
Hey, you know, when you're an old 80-year-old librarian, you take it where you can get it.
He was getting it from a burner last night.
Oh, she bought him off of me.
Tip
5
Malik.
silver for that ass.
So, what are you guys gonna do to get across the chasm?
I'm already across the chasm.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
good.
Same.
To get him across the chasm.
I have no desire.
We're
to
gonna
get
hit a
him
fight,
across
and
the
you guys are
current.
all gonna fucking die and wish I was there.
My rope's over there, and still tied to my waist.
Can you tie the rats together?
Send the rats over.
I had 10 feet of chain.
Okay, I have an idea. We could all hold the rope.
I grabbed the rope before they can pull it back
No,
over the
no.
top.
No, I was gonna
I'm
say.
not gonna do that.
So,
hold
you've
the
got
rope
one end of the
tight,
rope.
I would
Tie it
try.
around you and hold it, and then jump, and we
Just-
will yank as hard as we can, and hopefully like propel you.
So
the
you got
rest of the
50
way.
feet of rope, and you're just gonna let him.
So, no.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Wait.
jump and they're all gonna go.
That's the Dumbledore way.
What they're actually gonna say is, roll a new character.
So, so it's what, 20 feet? 20 foot?
It's about 20 feet across.
I'm gonna grab the rope, wrap it around myself, and tie the extra 30 feet around myself.
Okay.
So there's not that much slack.
Okay.
Guys?
Travis! Oh shit!
Cut it!
Just do a handle knot to see how long it takes him before he jumps to see if it works.
Guys, grab on the Trez, I'm gonna jump.
Cut the rope, Trez. Cut the rope.
Cut it.
Just hold on, let us tie it to something else over here.
There's nothing to tie it to. Hold on, I'm gonna jump.
Don't!
Just cut it! Cut it!
Or a pull.
Thulu.
I'm gonna let go as soon as he jumps.
Hey, speak of the devil.
We got something gold.
Oh no, it's something bad.
I found you guys, and I am currently tying a rope that's tied to Trez around myself.
Cut it, Trez. Cut
I
it.
just paid for this.
No, just cut it. You don't want to lose a
You
foot.
came on the other side,
Yes.
and now you found the
No,
rope.
no, I
While
spawned
you were
up to the side.
spinning, he came around the corner on the other side of the chasm.
Oh my
Just in
god.
time to catch your face
Some
full of
over
your
here.
shit.
The question is,
surprised,
Helicopter
confused, and
your
a
way
little
across.
turned on.
does he have to make a check for blindness now that he's seen that?
Oh, don't worry. I don't. I stood at
I mean,
Markov space.
let's remember my look score, everyone. It's the whole thing, not
And-
just the face.
Maybe. No, that's where all the looks
All
come
the looks
from.
are right
all
here.
the looks.
So
when
I
it's
jump.
a looks of 18 is 18.
So I say, guys, grab the Trez. I give it 3 seconds and I jump.
Okay.
I take the hand axe and chop the rope right in front of Trez. I want to save him. He's my friend.
So you guys are
I
cutting the
let go
rope.
of the rope.
You're letting go of the rope and cutting the rope when he jumps across.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm trying to save Trez.
Is no one holding onto the rope?
I'm gonna dive for the rope.
All right.
He knows. He shows up. He's here for like 5 seconds. He's like, I'm jumping. And then he goes like,
Why
no.
didn't we grab the rope for...
So who's
Yeah.
jumping to grab the rope?
I was just trying to untie it from my
I'm
body.
trying to save him. He's
Okay,
gonna
I'm
he
gonna
win.
grab-
I'm gonna grab the rope with...
So you two need to make feats of agility check to grab the ropes.
Like after I cut it, I'll
An
help. But
aircraft carrier with a feather.
Now there's 2 feathers.
And you need to make a jumping check
25.
to see
No way you're
percentile.
gonna
To
make
see
it.
how
You,
far
buddy.
you make it.
I'm worried about you. I'm like,
Thanks,
I mean,
bud.
worst
I
case
appreciate
scenario,
You wanna
if he
pull
just
it?
pulls us in, we just let go.
Are there any rocks?
It's
Okay.
not like you're
I
attached
have an
to it
idea.
at least.
Since the party decided to cut and drop ropes, and 2 of them decided to die for ropes, maybe the party should be allowed to vote on a poll.
Okay, why don't we
Or
let's,
they die.
let's have one poll.
Cthulhu, I'm
ask.
not gonna do that. Even if you guys pull, I'm not doing that.
So let's have a poll. The first option is
what she said.
the first option is we'll have a
Margaret's
poll
already a part
to
of it.
decide what happens in this
Are we having a
situation.
poll to
Can I
have
still
what?
see how far?
And the second option is we'll let the dice do the talking.
So pull to see if we should have a poll.
Yes.
I say dice.
I rolled a
Can we
25
vote?
And
on my
it's just
feat
the
of
viewers.
agility.
Wait, well, no, we should be able
Oh,
to
it's
do
the
this
viewers.
The viewers.
Aw.
Do you want to let the dice do the talking? Or a poll involving everybody?
My dice did pretty good.
Dice are
Kill him.
talking.
Kill him! Let him fall!
I tried to
Wait,
save
does
the
anyone know Morse
happening.
code? Because we could actually have the dice talk. Literally. That says
Go find
pineapples are lonely.
Douche
Yeah,
door.
vote, Hayden. We're not supposed to vote.
Why is it
I heard
one?
that we all
Oh, they're
voted.
going
No,
on
on
the poll.
No, on
Uh,
this
then-
one.
then cancel that one.
Wait.
Here, I'll just vote for 2.
There you go. They even it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Daniel accidentally voted, I'm
Yeah.
voting for the other option to even it out.
Since Cthulhu voted, I'm voting to even it out.
Let's get through vote.
But me and Cthulhu are on the same page, so you know. Don't we have more people watching?
I think,
Yeah,
I think we had some folks
Let me
went
look.
to bed.
A couple people went to bed.
Ah, a couple people went to bed. That's understandable.
We got Nappy Girl here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Roll.
Yeah,
We
big
She
girl.
can't
wants
be
to see us
trusted.
fail.
Roll.
She wants us to roll.
We can't be trusted. All right. So.
We can't be trusted. Okay.
So, my jumping. What
You
is
need-
jump under?
So, you're rolling a jump check. You're,
Strength. Oh, that's actually
Feat of
great.
agility.
you're trying to.
I got a plus
I got a
10 to it.
19 out of 14.
Might be the right move, saving you
and letting you do I jumped a damn.
That would have been a damn good poll.
So, you were leaping across.
Yep.
You need to leap
All that
15 feet. So,
My
So long.
I got a 15 is my 14 is my strength. I rolled a 19.
Isn't that like jumping across this room?
Yes,
yes.
but you forget I'm a ripped half orc.
Yeah, how much she
But
weigh
the
though?
ceiling is
170.
low. Why did none of you ask how high the ceiling was?
So,
We already
you get a running head start, and you run and you
We were
leap.
fighting the monster.
The rope's cut! And the rope starts pulling down into the void from the weight.
Doppelgangers
You-
can't stand seeing anyone tied.
You leap out.
He's just
He's like,
like,
freedom! You leap out and you grab the rope as it's starting to fall, and your momentum is starting to pull you down into the void.
Wait, do I grab it too?
Yes. You both have grabbed onto the rope. And
Press it.
yeah, you've grabbed Trez as he's grabbed the
Ah!
rope. And Malik clears the side and lands next to you. So you guys are both laying there like, ah! And Malik lands.
Okay, Doppeldoor, we need to talk about
Should
your
I push
impulses
him?
with 3 people.
I'm going to
he
go
was
ahead and
I
shield
know.
bash.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Sometimes
I
it's
got
not a
you,
bad
Tris.
thing.
Hey, I caught you.
Sorry for
Thanks,
letting
Travis.
go. I thought I saw a spider.
I'm going to shield bash Doppeldoor for cutting the rope.
I will bob and weave.
Bob and weave.
Guys, we got
I will bob and weave. Oh, that's so funny.
So,
We've got shit to do.
if you'd like to actually make an attack, you can make an attack. And a defense roll, bob and weave.
I got a 9, bitch.
10.
Oh! Bob and weave!
Muhammad Ali over here.
I like. He's like got his hands to his side, just like what?
What? What's wrong? Freedom. Huh? What, you don't like America?
This was a free country.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Malik, what'd you find?
Rats.
Yeah, you see he's covered in rats.
They're on my
And
belt. They're tied to my belt by their tails.
you guys can faintly smell urine.
How many of the rats are like half eaten?
You just keep smelling words.
I'm gonna go ahead and piss into the chasm because I think I defeated it.
So we should be up here on the left, where
Yeah.
we're trying to find. I'm looking
Well,
at the map.
You caught up with us.
Too bad
Good job.
that couldn't be,
I thought you were lost for sure.
I was hoping.
Just randomly pissing.
Small bladder.
A small bladder.
It probably is actually.
Look it up.
Where are the
Is it
faults?
too late to take a?
Is it too late to take a
I can add
small
one.
bladder?
I can add a fault.
During every level, you can.
Small blood.
So,
Well, it makes sense for a small packer.
Oh god, Cthulhu's being punny.
hey.
Dude, you might want to watch those puns though. One of us might get pissed.
Oh!
No, I'm gonna slap my knee so hard.
So, would it be a quark or a flaw?
I don't know.
Yes.
I call that a quirk.
So,
Well, I guess.
are you guys continuing down the path?
It's like
Really?
up here on the left.
Depends on how
If it
small your
doesn't,
bladder
how
is.
often you had bacon.
We'll bake
If you
it.
like
Like 5
constantly
points for
piss
it.
in battle, that would be a flaw.
Taking a bonus.
Impotent,
I'm looking.
not potent.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah, not potent.
Those are kind of opposite if you
What's
want to think about it that
impotent
way.
Potent.
No, what's impotent?
It's
Impotent.
No, it's not.
Impotent.
It's not impotent.
It's the same thing. You can't read Malik.
Yeah, also, what are you doing with a book?
Okay. To be fair, so
Being a
I'm like a really bad speller. So when I was learning how to spell, I would intentionally mispronounce things so I could remember how to spell them. So like instead of saying chaos, I would say chahos, so I could remember.
Or
how to-
Chahos! Chahos!
So like I could remember how to spell it 'cause it's C-H-A-O-S.
Together
normal.
to get
Yeah.
her.
Yeah,
normal.
that's phonics, right?
That's how I,
Yeah,
that's
it's
how I learned how to
phonics.
spell beautiful. Was B-A-beautiful.
Yeah, it was just like
It should be up here on the left.
Every single time I spell the word, so I spell it right.
I'm such a bad speller.
Or
So-
Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Wednesday.
That one makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I could never spell Wednesday. I'm just like a terrible speller.
Yeah, I am too.
It's bitches.
Bitches and chows.
Biatches and chaos!
Chows.
Chahos!
You got your bitches and you got your chows.
Chahos!
Alright, so
Yeah,
this-
I feel like we just upset
So-
a ton of Mexicans.
Add
Yeah,
it to the
another
list.
group we offended.
Woohoo!
What's left?
Not much.
No, we offended Jews already.
Yeah, we got the Jews, the Russians, the
Russians,
Asians.
last time.
Catholics.
Dog.
Oh, we haven't
Cat lovers.
eventually.
dog lovers.
Oh,
Dog
dog
lovers.
We haven't made fun of Asians yet.
That's a good majority of the world's
Yeah.
population.
Give us
That
time.
is a
Give us
huge
We
time.
still have
population.
all of Asia minus Russia.
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll get some small dick jokes in with my character.
Yeah.
Well, really, you're not going to get anything in, but.
She doesn't
Dicks
think
won't
it's
penetrate.
it.
Well, because it's not. So,
Alright, so.
you guys turn the corner.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Bobbing and weaving around the corner.
Hey, it works.
That was the best part.
That was hilarious.
And you find yourselves in front of a tomb entrance that can be none other than the one that you seek.
Do we see any title
You were
or
so
room?
close.
I
So-
kicked down the door.
So this,
That's Honestly, I piss on it. I kick down the door. Those are like the two sketch dogs. He's like a dog. He's like,
but less cuddly
and just like
and
kicks
smellier.
Except he doesn't have a great red rocket.
If I was just an actual viewer right now, I would become a fan of that. This is a great stream.
Oh God.
These double doors are enormous. And clearly, at one point, they were gilded with gold.
I kick each door individually.
Are they doppeldoors?
They are doppeldoors. They are doppeldoors.
Wait, you should start a company that makes
kick
doors.
both doors, one foot on each.
What's a take an arrow to the knee?
So,
maybe?
make a feat of strength.
Except can I? And the
Can I
best
check
part
out
is
the
that they
doors?
can't be
23.
found.
Like,
You
two.
slam your foot against the door, and they just kind of shake, but they do not open.
Can I
Dude,
try to take
Let
the gold
us
off the doors?
pick them.
The gold has already been plied off the door.
Let's try to
Let me-
pick them.
Someone
Chris.
else was already like,
I can help you with this.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm good at it.
Elvis double doors.
You want to give it a shot?
You gotta watch out. for those
How good are you? I think you might be better than me.
Wait, do you have?
That's
Can I
alright.
try to pick-
No
are you
time like
guys
the
trying
present
to
to
figure
learn
out?
if you want to give it a
Is it-
shot.
is it-
Well, I'll let you do it.
Alright.
No one has tried to
I'll watch
open
and
it
try to
yet.
learn.
What?
You do not know if it's locked. He kicked it, but it did not kick open.
I'll let
Is there,
Trez
is
pick
there a
it.
handle?
Yes, you do notice one sign along the above that says "pole."
Can we pull it open then?
Is it locked?
You're all trying to run before you walk.
It opens
For real, like, right?
easily.
I just want him to like calm down, like let us look at something. Like I want to fucking read this door. No, I'm blowing it up.
Ah,
I'm
fuck
gonna
this
kick
door!
and pee on it at the same time.
Wait, there were runes on it?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they said pull.
Oh yeah, that's right. It said pull, not push.
What, pole?
A pole?
Pull?
They said, yeah,
I
P
thought
O
that's what
L
you
L.
said. That's what I thought you said. Like to open this door, you must pull. Like
I don't get
you
it.
just start running into things in the dungeon that say pull.
Yeah, it's, you kick open the dungeon, and sitting in the middle is a random pole monster.
And then
Dark
later
dancing,
you run
Malik.
into like a room and it's just got a pole.
It probably can't hurt.
Yeah.
Albus
What is it?
Dumbledores.
Albus
Yes.
Dumbledores. Ooh, what urinate on the hinges is hallucinate.
Surely.
I can
Malik-
only think of
Malik's
reasons
already
that
pissed
work.
like 3 times already.
He has not had that
Probably-
much to drink.
Oh, pull balls.
I bet he's
Oh.
dehydrated at this point.
Or we could do
Pull dance.
Pole dance?
Yeah, since
Yeah, it's
Armando's your
Suggested
bitch.
You piss on the hinges to see if it hallucinates.
I mean, my piss has been compared to acid before.
Yeah, I sent you a message.
Wait, did you guys open up the door already?
Yes, with pulls open.
You know, if I kicked it enough times, it would have got in.
Well,
why?
What? Because having fun.
Malik, we're working.
There's nothing more satisfying than kicking a door and have it splinter open under your boot.
Everybody has
I
their
know
love.
you
Try to do this one
What?
these days.
You've got to
break
have a
your
bruised
leg.
tailbone. You just like jumped up, jumped up, double kicked this door, and just fell flat on your tailbone.
I actually have ring mail, so I think.
How
okay.
did that would hurt you more? You fall onto the ring mail.
Yeah, it's
That's
padded.
like saying
Padded
like
on the inside.
Dude,
Padded
I
on the
would,
inside.
I would have no problem hitting the ground. There was a car underneath me before I hit the ground. That's the argument you're using.
Yeah, the broken
Why
glass
you
saved
make
my
a
fall.
catchphrase out of almost everything that comes out of your mouth.
So,
It's padded on the inside.
you throw
Not
open
that
the
you would
door.
know.
I'm here.
Fucking hell.
The second this happens, I
Can I
start
look for the
praying.
bell?
And I take 5 seconds to pray. I pray and I bless myself.
So,
I'm gonna draw the long
Wait,
sword.
okay. Does that have a
And I'm gonna
like
use
a
it in
verbal
two.
and a like emotion to it? Because I want to know what it looks like to bless yourself with your religion.
Yeah, I'm like taking a second. I'm like rubbing my shield, just praying, just
So
going
you
crazy.
rub your shield.
Yes, because
That's-
it
that's
has like the
okay.
eagle claw with broken chains
Oh,
depicted
no,
on
no,
it.
no.
As
We're
my
we're
god.
prepared for battle.
What?
I'll whack one off in the
Oh,
corner.
it
real
does.
quick.
It does?
yeah, look under the combat
I didn't know
section.
you could actually
Under
like,
combat, it'll
let
actually
you
tell
take it
you.
to your
It
hand.
does more damage, but it
Like,
takes a little bit more
doesn't
time.
Like I need to do some,
Run like a
It's like
Dude,
kinda
what do you
like
think? What do you think the rats are for?
just like a side of my
Oh.
shield.
Switch the beam.
fuck.
He finally found a fucking vagina small enough.
So,
Umu, thank you for the follow.
Way to
That is like I love it when we get followed just because we're like,
Hey!
it's so awesome. It's
Thank
so
I'll do it every time.
Oh
So-
yeah, hell yeah.
your torchlight, or your illuminated mace,
That's
reveals an interesting tunnel. Bright, brilliant colors are to be seen everywhere. The stones and pigments undimmed
Hayden.
by the
So this is
passage
what Connor was asking.
of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colorful
I
mosaic
sent
of
him the
stone
description you gave me.
with a distinct, winding path of red tiles about 2 feet wide. The line, the blue line right there, is the path that makes its way across the floor.
What is
Nope.
it, like engraved in the?
Yes, so the floor of this tunnel is made of colorful stones, and there's a path about
I
2
didn't
foot
send
wide
those.
that
Okay.
works its
okay,
way
cool.
through. So,
Thank you.
Let's
Yeah,
just
no
follow
worries.
the path.
wait a
Very
second.
carefully.
No stonework can
He's
be
also
seen on the
right-handed,
walls
so
or the ceiling
that
20
helps.
feet above.
He's
For
right
some sort of cement
Cool.
or
I
plaster
don't think it'll matter.
has been smoothed over all these surfaces and then illuminated. The scenes show painted. The scenes painted show fields with animals grazing, a corpse with several wolves in the background, slaves going about various tasks. You can see humans, orcs, elvins, some strange human-animal mixtures, and some dog human, some ape humans.
Can I try
Looks
to
like
glean
Malik.
info off the walls?
Wait a moment. Going about various tasks. Certain of these images show rooms of some building. You see a library filled with many books and scrolls, a torture chamber, a wizard's workroom.
Ben.
You see
I see the
chairs, boxes, windows,
I see the
bales,
1 second.
doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manners of creatures on these walls. At the very far end of the room, or the passageway,
Here you
you
go.
see a green demonic
Thank you.
face with its mouth open, and the blue path leads straight into its mouth.
Can I try to glean information off what I see in the paintings? Like,
Okay.
Like,
if it gives
the,
me
do the figures look like they're slaves of some nature?
You do see figures that are slaves.
I don't like it.
So you guys are here. Where in the room are you guys going to go?
I'm gonna walk down the path.
Yeah, I kind of want to get like right about here and like
I'm going to
check out
follow.
I'm gonna go
art.
all the way to the end.
Move where you going?
Is there anything?
Along what path? Well, one at a time. How are you getting there?
I'm walking along the path.
You're walking along the path. What's the next person?
I'll go. If no one else wants to.
I'll follow after him.
Okay.
After Martog.
Yeah. Or
Wait,
Gromit.
Gromit.
Gromit,
Yeah.
Is there anything special with the face that could be touched or done something to?
I mean, you see them on the
Are
wall,
any
and you
of
can
the
start to study them.
Statues like holding bowls. Or
There's no statues.
Oh, okay.
Just the face.
There's just there's a face at the very end, and there's paintings on the wall. Can you give me an observation check?
Sure. Observation is 21. Oh wait, which one is 21? Observation. I got a 12 out of 21.
So you stop as you start to put your foot on the next tile. It's starting to give.
Oh, guys, we got some traps.
You suspect there's something.
This tile
I,
in front of me
like-
is starting to like go under. I'm gonna back up.
You suspect there's
don't
one right
step
here.
Off it. I'm gonna tell him not to move.
Yeah.
Don't put any more. Don't put any less pressure on it.
Let me check it out. Let us check it out.
We're gonna get on either side of him, and I'll do
Identify
one.
How are you going to get there? You're already on one side. Trez, how are you going to get there?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll-
going to
I'll sneak onto
like
this side of
watch
him and,
my
like, lay down and,
step
like, check
as
it out.
I go ahead, looking for other traps,
Okay.
and like just like come up behind.
Very carefully when I get off the path, I'm gonna like be looking at the ground.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get as close to what a trap is.
Yeah.
Can we try? Can I just try to disarm without
Here you
knowing
go,
what it
Trez.
is?
We can
do
use
you
it
need
somehow.
need to
This
roll
is my last
identify
skill I
trap.
have.
Okay.
Do you have identify trap?
No, I don't.
Take care.
Okay.
Actually not.
Well-
no, tries not to identify.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
of
so
it.
Trez-
Can you
Like,
identify
space
what kind of
thing,
trap
it's
this
like-
is?
for like a Indiana Jones
See,
type
I'm
thing.
identifying,
like
yeah,
a work
disarm.
with it.
Yeah. So Trez, you need to roll to try to identify the trap.
55 out of 43.
So you believe this is a pit trap.
Okay.
Seems very common.
Can we figure out where the pit might open?
I mean, it opens right here.
Oh, okay.
Malik, just.
Can I try to just
You guys,
disarm
yeah,
it
you guys
first?
can make disarm checks.
Let's disarm it, or try to disarm it. 6.
Yeah. So you do you want to disarm it by activating it, or do you want to disarm it by like trying to
I
jam
want
it
to
shut?
jam it so it won't open permanently.
Okay. What are you going to use to jam it shut?
Can I find like loose pebbles? In
I
the
will
breeze
hand him
and,
a
like,
dead rat body.
A dead rat body.
I'm not taking it from it. I'm gonna try to like.
So you're gonna need
I
something like a blade.
Yeah, I assume that like it's floating above and I can kind of see under. I'm gonna try to shove something under.
No, so like it's a pit trap that would open.
If I give him a
and
javelin,
then
would
reset.
that work? The tip of a javelin?
Yeah, sure.
I will hand you one of my javelins.
So you use a few tools and you manage to kind of force it in enough. You use it, so you'll lose the use of the one javelin.
Yeah.
And you jam your javelin in, and you feel confident if that it'll be shut.
I think you can carefully get off it, but step forward.
Yep. I'm gonna
Not
lean
backward.
forward.
Okay.
Malik!
Calm down.
This whole time I'm like trying to read every.
While you are standing there
language.
and inspecting the trap, you so by the way, what happened is as a thief, every time he enters a room, basically he gets a check to see if there's secret doors. So while you were inspecting this pit trap here, you notice something interesting about the wall, and you believe there's a secret door right here.
All right.
Well,
So I leap forward.
and I'm
bad, my wall
100% sure
walk
that
wore
it's a pit trap.
Yes.
That would have done.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this.
And-
I mean, it was 2 minutes.
And you land there.
Do I know how it would open?
Yes.
How would it open?
Hey guys, and I'll reach up and open it. Make sure that doesn't open up underneath me.
I'll keep an eye on it.
So, like
on
what happened was you saw this small. What you noticed was that there was a small hole in the plaster, and your light didn't illuminate a piece of stone, and so you start to poke, and you realize you can like start pulling off pieces of plaster, and you start just pulling off pieces of this, whatever they were using,
Like
to
a
coat the walls.
False wall?
Yes, and you open it up and you see a passageway.
So is it like tearing off like paper, kind of?
Like,
What?
Like
Uh,
drywall.
Like
breaking
drywall.
Not great wall. Like one of these walls. As opposed to like a military wall.
Well,
And there are stairs descending down.
okay, so this is definitely something we need to check out, but we need it. Let's also see what's at the end of the room
Okay.
before we come back here, because this wasn't even supposed to be found. Like, it's safe to say that this is not trapped,
This could be the safe way to go though. That way could be the trap.
but we don't know where that's even
I'm
going.
going down the path no matter what you guys do. I'm going on the secret door. Like,
See?
secret door sounds way nicer.
Well,
They're not going to trap a secret door because the door was hidden.
yeah.
Why are we listening to him?
This
I'm
whole
not.
time, Eli, I'm gonna be trying to read the runes. I haven't moved. As soon as I stepped in, I saw all the runes.
You're trying to- yeah, They
you're trying to-
clearly didn't
Okay.
Do you
think
even
anyone
notice,
would be
like,
going
him
this way.
What you know,
the
you,
other
still-
side?
they
you
had
notice
it.
that there seems to be some sort of runes
dim,
on the
but
ground.
He's
But
in his
in order
element
to
right
see it,
now.
you're gonna have to move
Well,
across
how
the
about when
entire
you do
room.
this? We send him forward.
Like to understand the full. Like,
Yes.
Is it the beginning or the
How about
end
this?
of the
You guys
sentence
check this
kind of
out,
thing?
and
Yeah,
I'll
you're
take
like
Malik
if you think that
and
like
go
you'll be
check
able
this
to,
out. We'll
but you have
see
to
where
move
it
across the
goes and
entire
come
room.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna
Be
like
careful.
be like
I will.
very careful and like start
All right,
studying
Malik.
these like runes.
I'll
like,
come down.
So you get to
please.
here.
Stay
Yeah.
quiet and
You notice on the wall here, there's a wizard's laboratory depicted
Yeah.
in the on the wall.
Cool.
Roll scrutiny check.
Maybe it's the cure for lizard AIDS.
ooh, you need that.
I have no side effects yet, but you never know when that's gonna act up.
It's lizard HIV.
It's kind of like, you know, herpes has a latency.
I got a
Every once
3.
in a while it acts
So
up.
it's
my scrutiny.
L-I-Z.
Okay.
You got Liz.
Yeah.
You got Liv.
Every once in a while it acts up. You know, it's not always
So-
active.
You've noticed.
You get a scaly rash every now and again.
You know, sometimes on your face, sometimes not. You'll never know.
Scaly rash only on your balls.
Okay, so Abarna has noticed that the painting appears in the wall. This painting of a wizard's chamber. This chest appears almost real, and he appears that he can reach his hand inside the chest. When he does so, I need a pull.
Oh.
Is there a trap?
It's a mimic.
Mimic.
No.
Mimic.
Is it
Treasure.
treasure?
Pulls out a
Is
fire
it trapped
sword.
and treasure?
Is it a
Or-
switch?
Is it a switch?
Oh. Those are all cool except for the just trap. That'd be lame.
The mimic mouth that he's reaching into.
Or does he grab like a hand?
And shake it perfectly.
Or does someone grab him back?
I grab a hand and it's Margaret.
Is it a dog? Is it
Reaches into the painting reaches back. Just like that on the palm of your hand.
Oh, Ben, do you follow Cyanide and Happiness? Though?
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah.
Margaret
Oh.
Snatch.
Yeah.
That's what you're reaching. Thanks, Cthulhu.
Have you seen those?
What?
But
The
so
slack
there's
worm?
this one.
The red dragon?
So Cyanide and Happiness have these
Next time
awesome
I'll
little
tag you in
videos
it.
that like
Where
they
I know
seem
comics, I like
okay, there's one
Yeah,
of the
dude,
guys
it's
like in the
pretty
grocery
funny.
store and he reaches for this thing of milk. And he's like reaching way back to the last one, and then he gets grabbed and he goes, "Ooh!" and he gets pulled in, and then there's these huge cartons of milk pulling off humans in the grocery store, and it like drops them in the cart. It's awesome.
This is viewer only pull.
Yeah, I figured.
Margaret Snatch.
I love that.
So while Abarna's doing that, what is everyone else in the room doing?
Me and Trez are going off down.
I'm
that
gonna
secret
follow
passage.
them down the passage.
You guys are all going down the passageway?
Yeah.
Carefully.
I don't think we should split up again. I think
No.
that's against.
I mean, I made out.
I'm gonna vote for this time. Something good's due. You do something good.
We
you're
survived the
right.
chasm.
You survived the chat. Yeah.
The chasm.
You know, little column A, little column B.
Chasm. Margaret's chasm.
It's like the Chavos.
Chahos.
Something good happened. You just found a treasure.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah.
Another staff.
It's Gardock the Destroyer's
One.
porn collection.
Staff of flowers.
Gardock the Destroyer's porn collection.
Oh my god, guys!
It's-
I found a staff of
You know what
I
it
can
is?
like put it
You
in
know
the
what it
ground
is,
and
Barna?
just
Magical
Massive,
pink
massive.
It's 3 trade coins.
fucking wall of like.
With the
So
writing
you
of
reach
50
inside and you feel a small cavity, and you begin feeling around,
Margaret Snatch.
and your finger slips into something.
Oh god.
And
Wow.
it feels cold and metal. And you
She's 80.
pull it out. And you have found a ring of silver.
Whoa. Are you
The
gonna
ring
put
is
it on?
made of 2 snakes spiraling together. And
Ooh.
That
where their
means
mouths
medicine.
meet, there's a small ruby gem.
Dark Souls?
Increase the soul drop.
Nice.
But that means medicine, right?
Oh, is that
Snakes
a...
there twice on a pole.
I'll hold
It's
up
a
my
red-
sword and be like, hey, dude, we're scoring in
A
here.
red gem.
Yeah, so two snakes spiraling around each other, and then where their heads meet, there's a gem in the both of their mouths.
Maybe
Red.
it's one of
What's
those
close
ring
to
of
gem?
wishes.
Red.
Hopefully it's a ring of healing. Y'all need that.
I hope it's a ring of wishes. We
I'm
can
doing
wish
all
for
right.
more.
We
I
can
should have
wish
said
for
that,
100
but you
Wish
years.
for more wishes.
Wish for more.
Dumbest way to use wishes.
Wish
for
More
genies.
wishes.
But what if you
Lame.
could wish that you could wish for more wishes?
That's
That's
just
wishing
as
for
lame.
more wishes, you dumbass.
No, that's why you just wish for more.
I was a genie.
genies.
If you
That's-
said that, I'd be like, fuck off.
So-
try
Yeah.
again.
You just cast death on them and be like, yeah.
That's what you get for being a dick.
Yeah, that's. If I was a genie, that's what I would do.
Just
But
shut
you
up.
don't have free will as a genie. It doesn't matter what you would do.
First thing is someone should grab graph paper and start mapping out the dungeon. And
Except Malik.
Who
because I
has
wouldn't
graph
remember.
paper?
Oh, I brought a huge.
yeah, there's
thing
a
of it
there's
here.
a stack right there.
Do you wanna? Yeah, this is the stuff I brought. Do you mind? I'm not
He's the
great.
cartographer.
You are the cartographer.
Yeah.
Yes, you do have cartography. So the second thing, you guys reach a door at the bottom. Is everyone going down these stairs?
I'm going
with
first.
carefully.
I'm going first.
Yeah, I'm gonna like
All right.
push you in the. I'm gonna push past Mal.
No, I'm not gonna let him push past me.
I'm small. I can
I'm not
probably
gonna let him
squeeze
push
between
past
your
me.
All
legs.
right.
Ha! I'll block the doorway.
You reach the doorway. What are you going to
He tries to
do?
go into my legs. I sit on him.
Just, like,
I'm going
just
to
piss
check it
on
for
him.
traps.
Check for traps.
Piss on him.
You pissed on me,
Didn't
stabbing
you
him in
piss
the
in
dick.
the
79
noble
out
house
of-
Kevin's?
I tried.
His
43.
bladder was too small.
The guy was like,
79
you
out
better
of
put that
43.
away.
Think there's any traps?
Is it locked?
Can't.
No.
Too late. Stream started.
Hey!
Hey, you got enough followers.
Leo.
Hey, welcome!
I'll drink to that.
It's gonna be really bad when we
If
get
we get
like
a lot
if we
of
get like
followers.
10 followers. Hey, 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 hey! Yes.
We just start firing guns.
Yeah.
Now I'm just picturing Malik walking into your room. I'm Malik. I sit down to pee.
Hey, I don't need to. I just slip it out wherever I walk.
You open the door.
So I'll open the door and I'll shine my torchlight in
ring
ahead
has a
of
little
me and
flap.
step out of Malik's way.
I have a button right here that holds it up. I have a button on the outside of my ring mail.
Actually, I'll go in first.
Your torch is very unneeded.
If you want to add
Oh, yeah?
details like that to Connor's sketch, just
Hey,
you
he
can do
said
it.
get hammered. Whoever
Get
said I'll
hammered.
drink to that.
Okay.
Maybe that's why.
Well,
Well, I'm all drink to it.
we will all drink to that.
Wait, do we have still? Yeah, we still have heroism potion.
We do.
What's heroism potion?
This.
Yeah.
Would you like some?
Sir.
Blended in the skull of an enemy.
Like all backwash. Just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, right?
That's, I mean, this is not like it's not even like mixture. This is just the color of Eli's backwash.
I've got really bad gums.
Yeah.
He chews.
Yeah, me too.
So your torch is not needed. As you open the door, the room is lit incredibly well.
How's this?
There are 4. Yeah, that's fine. Although enormous.
If I find something
You
like
can-
this, I'm totally gonna.
Well, I'm
mess
like
with
actually
strategy
matching
and
it
be
out with like.
Undead.
So, 4 large
Oh, I already-
braziers
where
light
should
the
I go?
entire room. And there's not a single shadow. Directly opposite you, on a raised podium, is a large statue of a lion.
Ooh. I'm gonna pee on it.
Guys,
And along the left, along all the walls, are paintings.
here.
Paintings of a king doing different deeds
Are they
and
good or
performing.
bad?
Any of them relating to a lion?
Are they the destroyer or are they the?
Evac the peaceful.
Yeah.
They all appear to be. I mean, he's wearing a crown in all of them, but it almost appears as if in each situation he's not quite yet a king. He appears to be doing scenes of heroism. So in one scene he's fighting a dragon, in another he's saving peasants.
Okay.
Cool.
A barn.
I'm gonna carefully approach the lion statue and like look at it.
Do the
I
artwork
do,
match my one that I have that I got the red-haired woman? Does it like match the style at all, or?
It's much better.
Okay, it's like,
I mean, you have very nice artwork.
I figured I'd
but-
have to check, you know.
What's this room like? Is it as beautiful as the previous room? Or is it like completely uncut? Like was it?
It's not quite as it's
forgotten?
still beautiful, and it still seems to be untouched by time. And the floor is marbled beautifully.
Are there any like gems or gold or anything around?
It all appears to be very valuable, but
Malik.
nothing that you can just.
Cthulhu
Grab.
says, lions are known for peacefulness.
So as you approach the lion, you notice something unusual. The statue moves,
Oh,
and you can see
Like how
it
does
moves,
Just
and
like-
its eyes open.
I am going to charge. So I
no!
Malik, stop!
I'm in the rear, but no.
And it lifts its head and says, "Welcome."
I'm gonna stop my charge.
Wow, that's
Does it
impressive.
say
Now we
in
know the magic
Calamar?
words.
I'm gonna walk up and
Barna.
say hello.
You should check this
What
out.
does it say?
What a
in
lovely
Calamar
room that
or
you
some
seem
other
to
language?
seem to
It says it all in Calamar,
Obviously.
and you
Okay.
guys can all understand it.
Okay.
It says, "Welcome.
Can
What
I-
brings you here?"
Well, we just kind of found you by accident. You're really hidden in a very deep chamber in a room that was tucked away quite well.
When did the dwarf
And you're
talk so
sentient.
elegantly?
Of
Who are
course,
you?
I am
Definitely
sentient.
a lot better than Marta.
Who are you?
Was he in
What
part
is
of
this
our
place
group?
we're in?
Guys,
I met him
guys,
down by the
the
dock.
statue's talking. I thought he just started following us.
Yeah, he's a drinking buddy that
Oh, yeah,
I met down at the
so-
docks.
yeah.
It's kind of handy.
Why, I am the Androsphinx. My name is Stravarius. And you have entered the tomb of a great king.
Which one?
Yes, we were told there was 2 kings perhaps buried here. One
What was the
that we would
peaceful
very much
guy's
not
name?
like to encounter, and one
What
Gordak,
was
the
the-
Destroyer, or Ivark, the Peaceful?
What is
Ah.
it? Sphinx names? One more time.
He is gone by both names,
Oh, he's
which is
the
why
same.
there is confusion.
Is he bipolar? Probably.
Which was
What was
his
the
later
Sphinx's name?
days when he died.
He was known as both peaceful in times of peace and to his friends, and as the destroyer.
I guess
to
it
his
is a
enemies.
manner
No,
of
no, no. But when he was
perspective.
brought down here for his tomb, which was more prominently known.
I think he's both of them.
Don't think
Good.
it matters.
I just turned to you. Good and evil is merely a matter of perspective.
Indeed.
Well,
Why are you down here?
yeah. Would you like to be free of this place? You seem to, unless you're happy here and
Oh,
content.
cool. That's a perfect.
I am quite content.
Train animal.
Why you choose to be down
I
here?
only have dog.
'Tis my duty to guard the entrance to the tomb.
entrance To what? Oh,
To the
so we
tomb.
found the entrance. May we enter?
No.
Why not?
Can we interest you in? We will purchase our way through. I will.
Ah,
Daniel, can I see?
there are 2 ways
Hey, Aparna.
in which you can enter the tomb.
Here's what. Shit.
1, you may foolishly attempt to fight your way past me. But then, you will never know the true entrance to the tomb.
Can I?
I'll
gonna-
step forward and draw the sword. I've been chosen. We need to get to the tomb. He has sent me here.
I know of not of what you speak.
So,
I was informed to let no one who could not
And who?
best me.
And what is the true entrance?
I'm not just going to tell you.
what? How do we have to best?
That would be too easy.
What do we have to best do in? A drinking contest?
Ha!
Can I?
There are 2 ways past. A battle of metal, or a battle of metal.
Wait, what?
Mental or metal? You mean?
Metal?
Abarna, Trez, and I have this. You two can sit down.
Wait,
Ah.
are we battling with coin or swords?
Malik, sit down, sit down. Go play in the mud puddle over there.
I don't have
We're
enough
battling with-
spell. I don't have enough magic
No,
for
this
inaudibility
this
again.
metal. we have it. We got it.
I choose
am
metal.
confident.
He does not speak for us. He can go leave now.
I
didn't say
want
which
to be clear.
one.
I don't understand what he
I
says.
step forward and I say I'll accept the challenge of wit and metal.
Yes, we are on this one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
follow this elf.
We could pull it.
We could pull it. Do they win?
I like that. Yeah,
Metal
yeah,
or metal?
But
Then
have him be like A and B. You know,
A or B. It's
A blind
a blind pull.
We have not. We got.
you know, metal or metal.
What if this guy is just
The lion's
bluffing?
butthole.
Nah.
A blind butthole.
Malik won't get in.
So, the
More
Sphinx's
than one way
test
to enter a bowl.
will come next week
Oh,
on
Suspense.
Tuesday.
it's called a chasm hanger.
Oh!
Ayo.
God
Damn it.
Man.
I would have definitely cut the rope.
Get him.
Tonight has been absolute chahos.
Absolute toast.
Charles.
What was the Sphinx's name?
It was Stravarius.
Travarius.
I think just abbreviate it as Arthur.
So, Fate's Far Darker will continue next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sawyer will have to Skype in.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to because I'll be flying.
On Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. I'm flying. Well, unless I'm in the airport, but it's unlikely. It's
I
very
vote for
unlikely.
Brad in PC.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. We should get Brad to NPC.
it sounds like we'll have someone random
Yeah.
for a Barna. Could be Brad.
I
We'll
vote
just
for
have
Brad.
a guest
Kevin
star.
the Speed.
Oh, yeah, we
Let's
could
get Cthulhu Plus.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Skype in. And NPC.
I vote Brad.
But next Friday, we would normally be doing this as well, but since Thursday is Thanksgiving, we're going to have a little bit different. We'll probably be playing board games or...
Kevin Sphinx.
Love you, Cthulhu.
So
Damn
next Friday, we're
incompetent
probably not going to be
Kevins.
playing this game, but we will still have something going on. So if you enjoy our company, we'd love to have you. We'll still try to make it as viewer interactive as possible. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Wait. Honor bonus.
Yes. So before anyone leaves, we need an honor bonus. So we need you to vote for who was the best role player today, and they'll get a +1 honor.
I cut a rope for freedom.
I peed on a rat.
And he used it to find his way back.
That was pretty funny.
The piss lined up to magnetic north, even in the summer. And using the smell and the proper moisture of the rat's anus, he was able to.
Because I checked it beforehand.
Yeah, he checked it before and after twice.
Science,
And
bitch.
just knew. He knew for sure.
Ah, Cthulhu.
He'd been leaving mouse-dropping streaks on the walls.
Yeah, I got this one.
Ooh,
My vote, I gotta go
Thank you.
there.
I got one this week. I'm pretty honored. Thank you.
The rat pea guy.
No, no, he's
That's
horrible.
That's
Malik.
one.
That's
Vote
Malik.
That's one.
No, you hate him.
The rat pea
I like
guy.
how he's getting honored for pissing on a
Let's
rat.
Yeah. As long as he's acting in character.
Let's not forget our Barnas.
Barna.
Our Barna.
That spell with the chasm.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking this one.
No.
Absolute one-upsmanship.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, Malik
I'm
with the
so
rat
close.
pea. Hey.
Alright.
Hey.
The
D45.
result of the poll is.
Why didn't you say pajamas? Why didn't you mention?
Oh, didn't I mention that was a pajama
Sure
party?
didn't. You were
Oh.
just like, come on over.
I got a vote this week. I feel honored. Thank you, Cthulhu.
Malik got 3 votes.
Nice.
Abarna got 1, and
Yeah.
Daniel Doppledor got 1.
I got one. I'm happy with the one.
Everyone gets 89 experience points for tonight's session.
Is that including the bonus?
Yeah, that's including the bonus for followers.
How many followers did we get tonight?
We got
3.
3 or 4? We got 4.
Nice.
What did I write?
So we should all have the same amount of experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So then the
Plus
honor
what?
would be
86?
Yeah. 88.
88.
Where did I write that?
They said
Uh,
89.
2,331.
Oh, is that how many we have?
Yeah.
Oh, total.
Oh, I have 2,232.
Well, then you're wrong.
But did you say 89?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 89. Guys.
89.
You
Oh.
all are wrong.
2,
Wait, did I say 49?
3.
No,
You said
Yeah, 89.
And then the honor this
This
week.
current copy. I think I wrote it in the wrong spot last time.
2,232. Honor?
I'll be doing the honors every Tuesday
Okay.
for session. We'll do
So
weekly
we just gotta
honors.
mark down that I got a bonus.
Yeah, so bonus honors will be every session, and then
Yeah.
right.
That doesn't make
vote,
sense.
You gotta vote
Because at 4th level we start at 200.
Malik kind of kicked some ass today once he
Yeah.
separated from the group. He did a good
2,000.
job.
Got
200.
crazy lost.
Found his way back.
Found my
guys.
way back.
What's the total
And
for
kept my 2 new
XP?
catchphrases.
How
I'm
about
gonna piss on it.
31.
Yeah, that
something like
sounds
that.
right.
And it's padded on the inside.
Ooh.
What you tell the ladies when you really want to get them?
Yeah,
Alright.
that, sure.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
gonna work
thanks everyone
every
for
time.
watching.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
Or Tuesday.
Or Tuesday.
Or Tuesday.
That's also next
During
week.
next
Which is also next week.
Thank you. Can we get one more hey for the end of the stream?
Hey!